Because kids can't be gay. No.
Huh.
Not my kids.
Because it's a choice, all right?
My God.
It's like somehow they get into whatever they give them freaking frogs. And then they're gay. It's fluoride.
Ooh.
They're putting it in our water.
Big dental.
Making us all gay.
I go to the dentist, they say, you want one of them fluoride cavity protect? I say, all right, what are you trying to make me gay?
Not me.
I'll kiss you.
I'll
kiss you.
I ain't gay. I don't brush my teeth.
Flossing? Gay. Getting between cracks is gay.
Gay.
Gay. Brushing your teeth? Only gay if it's a vibrating toothbrush.
Sir, you have severe dental problems.
Yeah, because I ain't one of them gays.
That's not a thing.
Like, well, you know, it's fluoride and
No.
Yeah, my uncle one time had some fluoride. Now he just likes to touch on men.
My uncle touched me when I was a kid, and I saw him brush his teeth once. So
yeah, but there you go. I don't like brushing my teeth; it makes me gag. Feel like I'm deep throating. I don't like it.
I don't like eating carrots, bananas, brush my teeth.
Yeah,
I don't like looking at poles for stop signs. I won't stop because it's a pole.
I cut my corn off of a corn cob.
I have my wife do it, shave off the corn for me. I can't look at it.
Friend the other day was like, "Hey, let's go to the store, let's go to Subway, get some footlongs." I was like, "Hell no, man, that's gay."
He said the word 6 inch and I vomited.
Yeah. We got there. I was like, "Can you just roll that sandwich up and then just kind of mash it into a ball?" I'll eat that.
Put that in a blender and I drink it like a smoothie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise it's gay.
Yeah, otherwise it's gay.
It's gay.
But then you're kind of gay because you're drinking it. And smoothies are gay. There's a lot of things that are gay.
Kind of came out into like a white mushy color. And,
Yeah,
it's a little bit like
it's bad.
semen.
I don't brush my teeth though. That's still gay.
Yeah.
Dude, I cut my toenails the other day. What's up, guys and gals? Welcome to another episode of What's the DF, a podcast where we dive into topics that are really similar but a little different. Things that often get confused, things you might not think about, things you wish you knew more about but haven't had the time to look into. Well, don't you worry. We looked into it for you, and after every episode, you'll be able to say, actually, just a little bit more. That was good.
I am Pencil Josh. With me today is Pen Cully
Hell yeah, I'm a pen.
Ooh, what am I?
and Mechanical Pencil Keenan.
Yeah, that's pretty badass.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say quill.
Oh, that would have been so much better.
Quill.
Today we'll be getting into boxing versus MMA. Thanks, listener Kyle. Turtles versus Tortoises, and hip hop versus rap.
Eminem.
At the end, we'll play the no-name trivia game with Keenan hosting.
Oh, shit. Forgot to
As
look up questions.
I defend my championship title.
God damn it. We even texted you.
Baby boo boo.
I should bring your recorder on sometime and just try to play it without practicing at all.
I mean, you could probably get something good.
Probably. I'm pretty
I
good
believe
with
in you.
wind instruments.
Yeah, you're good at blowing.
Yeah. Wait, no, shit. Cut that out.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I'll cut it out in post.
Okay, thanks. Not gonna do it. I know you're not. Want to hear one of your topics debated? You can connect with us at whatsthediff.net. Leave us a voicemail or text at 802-884-3553. Or send a voice clip to us at hellowhatsthediff@gmail.com.
You can text numbers?
Yeah, it's the craziest thing. You can text us,
Yeah. What?
and we might look at it.
What?
I had a panic for a second. I was like, did I say something stupid and you guys are making fun of me? But no.
No,
Okay, cool.
no, you did great.
Yeah, I did it.
You
Yeah.
did great, sweetie.
Yeah. Definitely missed my cue because you stopped talking and I was like, is there more of an intro? Oh yeah, I have to do the rest of it. I'm on the ball today, guys. There's a ball. I'm on it.
He's on that ball.
One of them yoga balls with a handle on it?
Yeah, Nate.
Well,
but not one of the ones that got like an extra third handle. You don't really know where it goes. But it seems like, you could sit on it, but you shouldn't. Just for extra grip.
It's just for grip.
Yeah.
Put your feet down there too.
Yeah.
Stabilize yourself.
Or for somebody you want to bounce on a ball with somebody else.
Yeah, if you two
tandem.
people, two bouncers.
I used to have one of those balls. Those are sick. What
Yeah.
the fuck was the point of those?
Yeah, why were those a thing in the
I don't know.
2000s?
A exercise ball with a hoop on it.
Yeah,
A handle.
everybody fucking had one.
It's exercise ball.
No, but
do you
an
do on
exercise ball is for exercising, but this was like a kid's
handle.
toy.
Yeah,
It just had a handle on it.
You
That's
just,
for just
bounce around on it.
That's what it
and
was. Okay.
That was
makes-
it?
Yeah, and you
Dude.
just you like use your legs to like propel you forward, and you're bouncing.
Everybody
around.
had pogo sticks, bouncy ball.
Oh, yeah.
handle. Everybody had bouncing things. They used to have these like little foot things attached to your stilts, but they're like bouncy stilts.
like moon shoes.
No.
Oh, like kangaroo feet
Yeah.
things. I saw some of those on Facebook Marketplace the other day.
I
Dude.
did too, but they were children's size.
Yeah, okay,
'Cause
we
it's
saw the
for
same
kids.
ones.
yeah.
Same.
Everybody
whatever.
had
I was so
cool shit.
excited.
What happened to Heelys? Now we just got vapes. Everybody just
I mean,
vapes. Vapes and iPhones.
Heelys are kind of back.
I mean, I got a fucking pair. I know.
Yeah.
So many
But, like,
people are like,
kids.
damn, millennials were really cool growing up. And we're like, we told you,
Dude, we had
stupid
such cool
fuck.
shit, and everybody now just has vapes and iPhones.
I
Etch a
mean-
sketch. I used to fuck that thing up, bro.
I used to fuck my ass. Okay.
All right. Let's see. Who wants to start?
All right, I'll go.
Oh,
Okay.
well, just
Because
about to
nobody
say it,
ever
too.
says anything, so I'm just like, well, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
We'll do it live.
It's weird that you said that
Fucking
one.
thing sucks.
Yeah.
That's the wrong one.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
There we go.
God, sounds like Will Ferrell, man.
Welcome to Cully's Animal Corner.
Music pending.
All right, today we're doing Turtles and Tortoises.
Whoa.
Dang.
Yeah.
Those are animals of some sort.
What the shell are you talking about? No. Josh has such an authentic laugh. Thanks. Keep going.
I
Sorry.
got you, buddy.
Turtles. All right, shut. I'm talking about turtles. Off to a great start. Both are ordered. This is fucking great. This is my number one favorite fact about turtles and tortoises. Both are from the order Fuck, I forgot how to say it. Testudines.
Testudines?
Testudines.
I have testudines.
Testudines.
Oh, can I just see it real
Testidines.
quick?
Testy.
Can I see the? Okay.
Dunnies. I think it's.
Testidunnies.
I think it's testidines.
Testidines.
Testidunies.
Your testicular kidneys.
Anyway, I kept reading his testicles. So
Yeah, Testudines. That's what I would
testicles.
say.
Yeah. Also, my phone every
Testudunies is
time I
probably-
typed out tortoise, it really wanted to put tortilla. so if I say tortilla halfway through this, I'm talking about tortoises.
Got it.
I tried to go back and change it, but it was hard. Anyway, the order Testidines, which covers turtles. Really?
Shh. Sorry.
This is a library. We don't do that here. Anyway, it covers turtles, terrapins, and tortoises. You guys know what turtles and tortoises are, right? What's
No.
a terrapin?
No.
Terrapin?
A terrapin is any various freshwater aquatic turtle.
Oh, I thought that's like a bowl in a china shop. It's just terrapin in there.
It's what?
It's terrapin the store.
It's tearing up the store?
Terrapin the store.
All right, moving on. That one, I can't give you credit for that one.
I mean,
I can't give you credit for
it's
that one.
fine.
It's we'll talk about this later.
Okay.
We'll talk about it in post.
Uh-oh.
Not all turtles are tortoises. All tortoises are turtles. Did you guys know that?
No.
It's like the hornets and wasps thing.
yeah, or the squares and rectangles.
Yep. Not all squares are circles.
Yeah, that's right.
That's it, though. Most people use the term turtle to represent reptiles with a shell on its back. While this can be true, there are key differences between the species.
Nice.
Let's start off with turtles. Turtles are semi-aquatic, meaning they can live both on land and in water bodies, both fresh and brackish saltwater.
Brackish means it's a mix of salt and fresh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I should say they live in fresh, brackish, and saltwater.
Oh,
So they can live in water.
Yeah, they're wet. Turtles are wet.
It's a good way to remember that.
All right, your topic now. They're omnivorous, which means they eat both plants and animals, like little fishes,
Oh, yeah.
stuff like that.
Kelp.
Yep. They have
Kelp me.
Kelp me. Oh, shell. They have fins or webbed feet with claws used for movement both above and below water. Most turtles spend about 75% of their life underwater.
Jesus Christ.
When I was writing this, I was writing it in that voice too, so this is going to be hard for me to not read it like that.
That's fair.
Their shells and bodies are hydrodynamic, which allows them to move more quickly underwater. They have a lower sloped shell compared to tortoises, so they're more hydrodynamic. They're speedy underwater. They're more flat.
Turtles are fast.
They'll fire salt water.
Underwater.
There are over 350 plus species of turtles. Some well-known species are, of course, sea turtles, box turtles, and red ear sliders.
What?
A red ear slider.
What?
A red ear slider.
Oh.
We got there in the end. My dad's friend, who's like super weird, he was a super nice guy, like loved him to death. He
Fucking
would just
freak,
always be
though.
like, "Hello." He's super weird. But he one day came over and I was like,
diddly, neighbor.
yeah, he was like, "Hi, hello, how you doing, Tim?" It was so great. And we're like, "Hi, Joe." He came over one day. I remember I was like 6 or something. And he's like, "Well, I bought me a turtle." I'm like, "Of
course
you
you did,
fucking
Jim."
what?" He's like, I went down to the store and I bought a turtle." So we're like, okay. So for the rest of my life, Joe was just the turtle guy.
Turtle man.
He had a red ear slider.
Oh.
And I remember we went over to his house and I was like, "I want to see this turtle." I'm like 6. Show me the fucking turtle. And he's like, "Well, he's out on a walk right now." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" He's
What?
like, meaning he's somewhere in the house. He got out.
Oh.
I don't know where he is. And I was like, "All right, this
I just
turtle
let him in the yard like a dog.
Yeah. What about tortillas or tortoises?
Tortoises.
Tortoises are built for living on land and in harsh environments.
Built for living on land.
They're built for it.
Built for
Built for tough.
We built him to live on the land.
I mean, they dunk on the water. Some species, like the sulcata or African spurred tortoise, can live up to 3 months without food or water due to their ability to absorb and store water. Crazy.
So they don't go in the water, but they get
They
the
don't-
water in them.
Yeah, they need water in them. If they have a good solid water source, though, like sustainable, they can live up to a year without food,
Jeez.
just water. They're just like doing their thing.
Mm.
Yeah. Tortoises are super hardy, and
Super
Hardy.
hardy.
yeah, and like I said, can live in some harsh environments with ease. I just reiterated that, and I they're built tough. It's funny you said built for tough. They're built for tough too. They have a more rounded shell and sometimes scales or spines on their feet for traction or armor. Tortoises can move a lot, although the trope is that a tortoise is slow, like Tortoise in the Hare.
Mm-hmm.
Tortoises can move 300 meters, about 1,000 feet, or up to over 100 kilometers or 60 miles a day.
Huh?
They can scoot. Yeah, they're either like, "I'm not
What?
going anywhere," or they're just like, "I'm fucking out of here."
Yeah.
Is that like in a 24-hour period? They
Yeah,
can
it's
just go
24 hours.
60 miles?
60
so they got
miles.
endurance.
Yeah, they have endurance. They do not stop. They're just like, "Brr, brr, 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 brr."
Yeah, because that's not that fast. That's like less than 3 miles per hour.
Yeah, but they just go.
But they just go.
3 miles an hour, 24 hours straight, baby.
Brr, 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 brr,
Yeah,
brr,
it's like
brr.
2.5 miles per hour. That's like an okay hiking pace.
Yeah, it's like a standard
Yeah, but can
walk.
you do it for 24 hours?
I can try.
Standard walk. We should do it.
We should do a walk off.
Yeah.
Our first like viral video will be us just walking
Okay.
for 24 hours. We'll be walking next to a tortoise like, fuck, stop.
I'll get a little lasso and just have them drag me. Granted, they aren't really
Put a
speedsters,
boombox on them.
but They can keep going and going and going. Tortoises, they brumate. Burmate? Burmate, that's what it is. They burmate.
Okay, I was like, they have broommates?
I know, that's why I wrote it down as first. I'm like, that's not right. That's coffee. They brumate for a few months out of the year due to temperatures. What the hell is brumation? Well, I'm glad you asked. Brumation is to cold-blooded animals what hibernation is to warm-blooded. Brumation is defined as a lethargic state that some ectothermic animals, like many reptiles, assume during cold environmental conditions. What's ectothermic, you ask? But you didn't. I'll tell you anyway.
Thanks.
Ectothermic means an organism that relies on external heat sources to regulate its body temperature. It's a fancy-ass science way of saying fucking cold-blooded.
What? Why?
Because they have...
Because it's not endothermic, it's ectothermic.
Yeah,
I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just really close to ectoplasm, and I don't like it.
yeah. That's ghosts.
Yeah, I'm afraid of ghosts.
They're... Well, you can't see them, so...
Ecto mean
I mean,
out
I can't see
heat.
a lot of things.
Out heat or in heat.
You got out, does that have out heat? It needs out heat. All right. Oh, this already has in heat.
How'd you build this one? This one, that's out heat in there. Most reptiles are ectothermic. Where I don't know why I sang that.
Nice
Where-
cadence.
Thank you. Whereas animals, no, fuck, I can't read, dude. Whereas mammals and birds are not. Like the tortoise, turtles brumate as well, but underwater. What?
Oh.
But how do they breathe?
What up with them?
I'll tell you, turtles are able to store massive amounts of oxygen in their tissues and are able to absorb oxygen underwater through a process called cloacal respiration. What does that mean? Butthole breathing. A form of breathing where gas is exchanged through the cloaca. Cloaca is like one hole does it all.
Huh.
Like snakes have cloaca because other, it's one, and then you go in there and it's all up in there.
It's all up in there.
It's all up in there.
Huh.
Yeah, combined in one. Cloacas are gross. Birds have cloacas.
I think butterflies also have cloacas.
Sure they do. You don't see a butterfly with a big old dong hanging around, so maybe that's why they fly so sporadically. Because the weight's throwing them off. They're like, Jesus Christ,
God, I hate having this giant dong.
this thing's like a fucking fin. Painted turtles. This is a fun fact. Painted turtles and snapping turtles are able to change their metabolism to not need oxygen at all.
What?
Yeah. This allows turtles to stay underwater longer than any other air-breathing aminal. Because
They
they,
go into space.
they could just, yeah. If they could deal with the blood boiling and freezing and space stuff.
Yeah, they could probably.
But
do
yeah,
that.
they wouldn't have to breathe. So
Yeah, they got
Fuck
one
it.
thing going for them.
yeah. So that's nice. Shells. Tortoises and turtles have evolved to basically be walking clumps of armor. Where tortoises have more rounded or dome-shaped shells, turtles have a more, like I said, hydrodynamic build to their shells, or a more flat, slightly domed shell.
Mm.
Both shells are made of keratin, just like your hair or fingernails.
Huh.
Why is theirs so hard?
Because it's
Built.
board
tough.
The little domed shapes on turtles' shells, like the little individual scales, are called scutes.
Ha!
Yeah, it's cool. They are sections of keratin or a bony scale with horn on it. With tortoises, the scutes keep growing and therefore build up into pyramid-shaped scales. The bigger the pyramid, the older the tortoise. That's why they're bumpy. But turtles, on the other hand, shed their scutes as they grow, keeping them hydrodynamic. Because if they're hydrodynamic babies, and then they just got big clumps on them, they slow down. So they're like, this is stupid. Why don't we just shed our scutes?
Oh, so they're just like boot scooting.
Boot scooting and boogieing. Yep. Oh, yeah. Both turtles and tortoises are adept at digging, even though their feet are different. They basically use their whole arm to move dirt, mud, or sand out of the way instead of just like their little
They just
feet.
put the whole thing in.
Well,
and-
yeah, because they're like the flippers, go out on a sea turtle, if you can imagine that.
Yeah.
Think of a tortoise, their limbs are kind of like that too, so they don't walk on their, I guess a Galapagos does, but Most other turtles walk kind of on their arms.
Yeah.
So they have big scoops to like dig out shit and dig a hole, and then they can go burmate. Though a lot of these rules are concrete, box turtles in particular are an exception to many of them. So box turtles are built more like a domed tortoise, even though they are a turtle, in fact. So what's cool about box turtles, I really like box turtles. They're sweet. Their shells are hinged in the front and the back, allowing them to completely enter their shell and seal themselves in.
Seal the head, seal the butt.
Yep. Other turtles can't really do that.
Their butts out.
They can like suck in, but they're still like their face is exposed. But box turtles, it's just a shell. They're like locked down tight. Yep. Thunk. Yeah. Box turtles live in the woods. Though they are terrestrial, they are always close to watery areas like swamps or ponds. I left myself a note in my notes. That's funny. What are the smallest turtle and tortoise species? The smallest tortoise by far is the speckled dwarf tortoise.
Tall.
This is crazy. Males can grow to be about 10 centimeters, 4 inches in length, and weigh only 95 to 165 grams, or 3 to 6 ounces.
Okay, can I get one of those? I want one of
This is
those.
so small.
I want like 6 of those. Just
Yeah, that's so small.
holding my hands.
Are they going to get bigger? And you're like, no.
No.
That's
That's what the
cute.
size
I want a
they
little
are.
terrarium with a little.
That's
fucking-
an adult.
Females kind of can weigh around the same, 95 to 165 grams, but they're 6 to 8 centimeters, or 2.3 to 3.1
So a bit smaller.
inches long. Yeah. The babies, though, the babies are less than 7 grams in weight and only 30 millimeters. They are an inch and weigh 0.2 ounces.
That's so tiny.
So small. Like it's like a little quota.
That's fucking cute.
Yeah, it's adorable. The largest tortoise is the Galapagos tortoise, weighing up to 1,000 pounds and are 4 to 6 feet long.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So big.
Quite big. Turtles and tortoises can live up to, I'm kind of like putting them together because the lifespan is really huge. So let's say turtles and tortoises can live up to 177 years. That's in captivity. That the world's oldest tortoise was a Galapagos tortoise. Tortoise. I forget her name, but she lived to be 175
Oh my
or something like that. Yeah,
Isn't that the one that Darwin was hanging out with?
I think so. Yeah,
That shit met Darwin.
it was like Henrietta.
Yeah.
I want to say
Or
something.
Henry.
Lived through like 2
Henry- was
world
it girl?
wars.
Yeah, Henrietta, I think.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah. Anyway, depending on the species, they can live to be 5 years to 150, or even in some cases 177 years old. Smaller breeds being about 25 years roughly, and average like sea turtle size about 40 to 50 years.
So even those little boys, the ones you're talking about, the dwarfs, they probably live like what, 15 years or something?
15, 25
God
years
damn,
maybe.
that's you're like fuck.
Yeah.
That's a
So
commitment.
got these little fuckers.
Think about it though. You're just like, you guys take your dog for a walk or something. You gotta go to the store. You have to like bring your dog around. You put this fucker in your pocket.
Yeah,
So
that'd be
cool.
dude. Like one of those little cell phone holders for your backpack. You just
Yeah.
have like a few in there.
Does that look like you're like, oh shit, you got out of the house, you're like, okay, I got my phone, I got my wallet, got my
my
keys, got my tortoise. All right, we're good.
Oh fuck, that's awesome.
What about the
Just put it on your
largest
keychain.
turtle? Glue like a little
Just on your
keychain
keychain.
onto it.
Just like a little magnet on the shell. Just
Yeah. Don't go anywhere.
Is that a name? No, that's my tortoise.
That's my tortoise. What about the largest turtle? The leatherback turtle is the largest at 550 to 2,000 pounds.
2,000.
2,000 pounds. They can grow up to 6 feet long. In 1998, a leatherback was found off of the coast of Wales, weighing in at over a ton, which is over 2,000 pounds.
Yeah.
Archelon ischrios was an old turtle. Lived during the Cretaceous period about 80 million years ago and was over 16 feet in length and weighed over 4,800 pounds.
Jeez.
And I put under that big turt.
Dinosaur turd.
Dinosaur turt. The smallest turtle is the eastern mud turtle at 3 to 4 inches, weighing up to 9 ounces. Little turt. So I hope you learned some shit. That's it for me.
I want little turtle. That's what I learned.
Yeah,
I want like 4 little baby
little
turtles.
turt.
Just have little turds.
tortoises. Yeah.
Little turt.
Magnus be like, what the fuck is that?
Can I eat that?
No.
No.
You can try.
Why can't I eat that?
Get your brother out of your mouth.
That'd be so cute. Damn.
Yeah.
I
Little
don't
birds.
know. The
Tur-
Galapagos and the leatherback are big boys.
The
Did you know that the little sad fact, baby tortoises and turtles and they're straws and turtles' noses is an issue, but also they're not able to make it back. So they give birth to them in the sand.
Yeah.
And then they bury them in the sand. And then when they're ready, they come out of the
They
sand.
bury them.
Bury them. And they come out on a full moon, usually,
Mhm.
or always, I think. And they have to make it back to the water. They already have a really hard life cycle because only like one in, a pretty decent number make it. But now with city, and they usually, because on a full moon, when they hatch out of the sand, they have to haul ass back to the ocean and not get eaten by birds and stuff.
Yeah.
And they go towards the light, the moon. But now there's a bunch of cities near beaches and stuff. They go the wrong way.
I heard this.
Yeah. So
no.
it's super sad. So, yeah, that they're trying to protect like breeding beaches more because that's obviously that's not good for their life cycle
Yeah.
if they can't even crawl the right way.
There are some beaches where they like block off the light from behind
Yeah.
them and put nets over them and shit, so all they can do is go to the
And
ocean.
they're using like dark street lamps and those kind of towns.
Yeah.
But
And there's like people fighting birds with sticks or whatever. But they're
Yeah.
like,
It's nice that they're having a little like conservation effort with it.
yeah.
save the
I'm just
turtles,
saying,
kill
they're
those
just like
fucking
crawling
birds.
into the street. There's like documentaries of them like on the streets because they're just crawling the wrong way and they're like, "Where am I?"
Yeah.
You're supposed to go to the water, and it's
Yeah.
just
It's sad.
yeah, it's,
Ooh, I had a thought while you were talking about all this. What are the Koopa Troopas from the Mario games? Turtle or tortoise?
turtle.
Turtles. No, they're
I
tortoises.
think they're tortoises.
Because they don't go in the water.
They don't go in the water, and they have that more kind of large, rounded
They got
shell.
the dome shell, yeah.
Oh, they're spiky.
Yeah, they're
They
tortoises.
can
Okay,
be.
yeah, they're pretty spiky.
Because if they fall in the water, they die.
Yeah,
So, tortoises, yeah.
tortoises.
So we say, oh, they're turtles. No, tortoises.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the tortin.
the torton.
Oh, and then here's something that I think is kind of dumb. You know how turtles and tortoises can live for a very long time that we just learned?
Yep.
D&D added like this turtle race. I forget what it's called, but it's a race of turtles, and they have the same lifespan as humans. Actually, I think it's even less than humans. It's like up to like 60 years or something. It's like, why?
They can live to like 170 in real life.
Yeah, but no, they live less than humans in D&D.
That's stupid.
It's so stupid.
I'm going to be a turtle next campaign.
You can do it.
Okay. I'll be a wizard turtle.
Oh my god.
So shit, it's the fan. I'm just like, nope, thunk, inside myself.
I think you get like an additional armor rating when you do that.
I would hope so. Like,
It's like pretty sizable.
sick. That's cool. All right. Which one?
I'll
you
go next.
Bugaloos.
Hip hop versus rap. They're different. So here we go.
How are they different?
Let me tell you. So hip hop. We'll start with hip hop because it's cool and more important. Hip hop originated in the Bronx, New York City, in the late 70s. It emerged as a cultural movement among African American, African Caribbean, and Latino youth. And it actually is not a genre of music. It's a whole culture.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle. It has 4 elements that define it.
Earth.
DJing,
When?
earth, wind, fire, water.
These 4 elements make up hip hop.
I should say it like that. DJing, MCing / rapping, breakdancing, and graffiti make up hip hop. And kind of beatboxing more recent. Like, I guess that can be considered. But the 4 elements are, DJing, MCing / rapping, breakdancing, and graffiti art. So, what's DJing? What the fuck? Disc jockeying is the original way of basically mixing beats together. Hip hop has a lot of origination in taking beats, mixing them together, taking like samples of songs, mixing them together,
Samples,
creating
yep.
new sounds. And that's why it's been such a good way to rap over hip hop, because you can take different sounds and beats and like throw any kind of lyrics over them, and it's so disc jockeying is a huge important part to it.
You can take like, there's some songs that have maybe 2 seconds of another, like a sample, and that makes the whole song. Like, it makes the whole beat, and it's like, oh my god, this is so cool. And then you listen to the original song, and you're like, oh, that was that part. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I love. There was some YouTuber I was looking at who like looked at popular hip hop songs and then would find the sample for them, and so I like listening to that style of music too. So I like the hip hop songs, and then I like all the sample songs. And I found one of my favorite songs is "They Reminisce Over You" by Pete Rock and CL Smooth. It's like that's top tier, and the beginning of that song is a sample from another song, but then the main song has nothing to do with the sample in the front. It's just kind of like an intro to the song.
Mm.
And I found that intro sample, and it's like the whole song. It's so fucking good, dude.
And a lot of times, like samples can be used to like pay homage to another artist. Or,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
A lot of them are like they're like Afrobeat, African style, or Latino, or like they have Spanish styling or something.
Yeah, and the Caribbean had a huge part of it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
It's
so
really cool.
in the Bronx, basically, just a fucking melting pot of different, immigrants. So famous DJs like Cool. Is it? I'm probably gonna butcher these. Cool Herc, Herc.
Cool Herc.
Cool Herc.
Like
Cool Herc.
Hercules.
Herc.
Africa
Yeah.
Bambata and
Africa Bambata.
Bambata and
Bambata.
Grandmaster Flash were
Yep.
like instrumental in developing hip hop's musical foundation. Cool Herc is often credited with creating the breakbeat technique. I can't say that. Breakbeat technique, where he would isolate and extend the instrumental breaks of funk, soul, and disco songs, allowing dancers to showcase their moves. So he would just like, break and make that part longer, and people could dance over it, and freestyle dance and freestyle rap over that eventually too.
Yeah.
So he
There's a
kind of
lot-
like started the whole like freestyle, keep a beat going, so people could like have like it's kind of like in jazz where you get like the drum has a solo and like the guitar has a solo and the bass has a solo. He would do that for the different like types of beats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of like soul influences that go into it too, and funk is a big one. Oh, they all got to put something funky on it.
And then
I love
second
funk.
thing in hip hop for the I guess you could say like the culturalism of hip hop is emceeing or rapping, which means master of ceremonies. I guess is where it started. But this started when the masters of ceremonies began to rhyme over those beats to entertain the crowd, and they would add like rhythmic vocal delivery to the music. And then over time, this became more of a sophisticated practice, and that kind of formed lyrical styles and storytelling, which is where rap kind of came from.
So good. That's what
It's so sick.
It's so good. All the music I listened to was like 90s hip hop, like the beginning, the early shit, classic hip hop and rap. Because it does, all those songs tell a story, like you just said. Like it's, instead of just being like, I got money, I got bitches, I got cars.
It's all like
well, the song I was talking about, Troy, They Reminisce Over You, is a song dedicated to their friend that they grew up with.
Yeah.
He passed away, but it's just like, you remember how we had fun when we were kids?
Yeah, that's cool.
Like it's
storytelling.
It's storytelling,
Yeah.
and it's so fucking cool.
It's poetry.
It's poetry, yeah.
The third element, breakdancing, also known as b-boying or breaking. This dance style emerged alongside the music. Breakdancers or b-boys and b-girls would perform like kind of acrobatic and rhythmic dance moves during the break beats
Yeah.
that the DJs had
That downtime when
it
the
wasn't
DJ
rap.
was just like
It's just
fucking
like,
go
yeah.
nuts.
Yeah, just put the beat out and like
Give it all, give the beans.
So it'd either be like a Caribbean beat, Afro beat, like a funky jazz beat, and like it's cool. Fourth element, graffiti art. It became an important visual element of. Why is my phone not moving? That's weird. Became an important and visual element of hip hop culture. Artists would use spray paint to create elaborate murals and tags on buildings and subway cars, expressing their creativity and making political or social statements. I mean, nowadays more so, like we got like Banksy kind of stuff, which is not hip hop. So not all graffiti is hip hop.
It was then though.
Yeah, but it kind of was then. It was more so, an expression of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, not all graffiti is hip hop. Some of it's just like weird fucking rich art now.
Yeah.
Banksy's sick, but yeah.
It's just fucking rich art. A banana taped on a wall. $1 million.
And if beatboxing isn't really considered part of like the essentials, the 4 essentials of hip hop, but it's a vocal percussion art from where artists mimic drum machines and other musical instruments. You know, obviously only using your mouth, lips, tongue, and it would kind of replace DJing if you didn't have a fucking disc.
Yeah.
You're just like, boots and cats.
Well, if you're all just hanging out and you're like, I don't have a
Lay down a sick beat. Yeah.
I don't have a DJ set right now.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just like,
You got to freestyle.
make
or
a beat,
something.
tap on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like that too, like tap on the table, but just with your mouth.
I think there's a term for that, tapping on a table and like making beats that way. I can't remember. I found a guy on YouTube again that was just, I'm on YouTube a lot.
I like YouTube.
That he just does that. Like he has a pen.
Oh, yeah.
And
Dude,
just
my buddy
taps.
used to be really. I
It's
mean,
so
he is. My
fucking
buddy's
cool.
really good at that, and he would just do it occasionally. And I was like, "This is crazy to watch."
I love
So good.
percussion stuff, so
Yeah.
that's fun. I like boom bang.
He was lead drumline for A&M, and then played in like 3 bands now.
Texas,
Texas, yeah.
which for whatever reason they're ATM.
I don't know. That's pretty funny, buddy.
Do they have?
No, I
any
mean
money?
that's just a fact. Is like for whatever Texas AM is ATM.
Damn, I don't have any money. I got to go to Texas.
There's like salt on
Lick-
my thumb, and it's not. My screen won't move. This is
Lick your
weird.
finger.
I did.
Like my finger.
Lick your
totally
screen. Lick your
fixed
phone
it.
screen. Yeah, lick your screen.
So yeah, hip hop emerged during a time of economic hardship and social upheaval in the Bronx. The area was plagued by poverty, gang violence, and urban decay, and hip hop provided an outlet for creative expression and a way for young people to address their struggles and aspirations. Over time, it grew from a local phenomenon into a global cultural movement, influencing music, fashion, art, language. Obviously, it's fucking huge.
Yeah.
So what is rap? So rap kind of is just a vocal style that originated within hip-hop culture in the 70s in the Bronx as well. Early influences for it would be like African oral traditions. It's kind of where it has roots, where people, especially in West Africa, like storytellers would perform stories rhythmically with musical accompaniment. So they would have like their chanting and their like percussion, and they would have like this, not in English obviously, chants
Yeah.
and like raps, and it would be kind of like a storytelling like with the music, and that's kind of where it all kind of started.
Or again, like poetry.
Yeah, exactly. Jamaican toasting, basically where DJs would talk or chant over a beat, which is fucking sick. I looked up some videos. It's pretty cool. So DJ Kool Herc, who was from Jamaica, brought that to New York.
Oh, sick.
Dang.
And then obviously African American vernacular, spoken word traditions, including I guess like playful insult exchanges.
Yeah.
Jazz poetry, poets like Gil Scott Heron and the Last Poets used rhythmic spoken word performances. Imagine just like spoken word with no music, how it has like, it has rhythm to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can give
Yeah.
it a cadence.
Exactly. So that's considered rap. There's no music to that at all. Still rap.
That's like freestyle.
Mm-hmm. But like, yeah, just storytelling, like emotional storytelling.
Your mama's a hoe.
So yeah, DJ Kool Herc, often credited with creating rap, also kind of creating hip hop. Began hosting block parties in the Bronx. And his breakbeat technique would allow rap to kind of like form, where he would like do the individual types of beats, for extended periods of time.
Mm-hmm.
So basically MCs started out as hosts, and over time they would engage the crowd to hype up the DJ, and then eventually they became rappers, not just hyping up the DJ, but also like started spitting rhymes and stories. So MCs became rapping. Original,
I'd just keep going.
yeah,
man. I'm not gonna
fuck it.
stop.
Yeah.
You guys are warmed up, all right?
Yeah, it's
What else I got?
early rappers like Grandmaster Caz, Melly Mel, and Curtis Blow were among the first to shape the whole art form. They started like doing more complex rhyming and started doing like storytelling of their local social kind of commentary into their lyrics. Let me think here. The first rap song considered a rap song was Rapper's Delight in 1979 by the Sugar Hill Gang. Yeah.
Yup.
It's the first rap single to gain any success in the popular mainstream media. It brought rap to a larger audience, and people were like, "Oh, it's kind of sick." So, yeah, this kind of led to the formation of some groups like Grandmaster Flash, the Furious Five, Run DMC, and Public Enemy, who all played a really big role in expanding the reach of rap and hip hop. Beats. The golden age of hip hop was the 80s, 90s, like you were saying. Yes. Where you saw like Rakim, LL Cool J, Tupac, Notorious B.I.G., and Nas. They introduced more sophisticated lyrical storytelling and diverse subject matter. And
It's Rakim.
is it
Yep. I thought it was
I always thought
Rakim
it was
for a while.
Rakim.
No, Rakim.
Rakim?
Eric
Rakim.
B and
Rakim.
Rakim.
Rock'em Sock'em Boppers.
Rakim. Rakim.
Rakim.
And then Nas. That Nas.
Nice.
Y'all
Nas.
listen to that Nas?
Nas.
Nas, yeah. Nasty Nas.
Different regional styles started forming too, like the West Coast gangster rap, NWA, Dr. Dre, Southern rap, Outkast, UGK. And then by the late 90s and early 2000s, rap became kind of a dominant force in popular music and influenced a lot of other genres too. Rap isn't just like in hip hop though too. Where was this at real quick? I mean, you've heard rap in like country songs. There's rap in rock.
That's not. I don't. That's.
But that's
should not
still
be.
rap though.
It is still rap, but God, it makes my ears bleed.
But like,
I know when you hear a country guy like rap, yeah, it's considered
Riding
rap,
in my
which is-
diesel truck, and you're like,
if
shut
it's
your
like
mouth.
yeah, if it's God, yeah,
If it's awful, then
it's
yeah. I'll do a quick shout out
it's technically
to
rap.
the people I listen to: Tribe Called Quest,
Yeah,
Pete Rock, and CL Smooth. Pete Rock is okay. If you hear any music, any rap, hip hop from the '90s, any song, it's Pete Rock probably produced the beat.
damn.
Like
Yeah.
he's the world's biggest producer in hip hop. He's the best.
He's like 400 pounds.
What? No,
God.
he's in shape. I mean, he's
Okay.
a normal guy, but he started doing the sampling. He didn't start it, but he became the king.
King
He's
of samples.
He's the king of samples. Best
Like
of the best.
Costco.
Yeah. They should change his name to Costco. Yeah, Pete Rock, CL Smooth, great lyricist. The Far Side.
yeah.
I love The Far Side. The PHARCYDE. Fucking who else? Craig Mack. Sick. Bad Boys. Like you said, Biggie. Quick little hot take. I really don't like Biggie that much. Yeah.
He stole his name. Biggie Smalls was like some white rapper. Stole his name.
Yeah.
He's like, yoink, mine.
Yoink. Oh, Big L is another one. He died, but Big L.
Oh, that's a big L.
Rest in peace. Yeah.
So this guy KRS-One,
KRS
which stands for
one,
it's a sick
one.
ass name. It stands for Knowledge Reigns Supreme Over Nearly Everybody.
Yeah.
Damn.
cool.
So sick.
He said, rap is something you do. Hip hop is something you live. So
I can see that.
all rap is hip hop, but not all hip hop is rap. Like breakdancing, graffiti, hip hop. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much how that
I
works.
like KRS-One. He's got some good stuff.
Yeah.
Big boy.
Yeah.
I had something pulled up.
He's got some like I don't want to say aggressive because I think that'll paint it in a wrong picture, but it's like hype. Like
Yeah.
there's one song I think it's called "Sound of the Police" or something, but the beat is so rough, and you're just like, "Oh shit!" It's fucking. I'm getting amped up, and you're like, "The police are coming!" And you're sitting in your living room, and you're like, "Fuck yeah!" It's good shit. Shout out to DMX. One of my favorite hip hop songs or rap of all time is "Party Up in Here." I fucking love that song. That goes hard. Yeah. Oh, Big L. If you listen to hip hop or rap, and you're like, I don't really know what some of the shit they said means. They use Ebonics and slang. So Big L did a song called Ebonics, and it's a whole rap about how like your old man is your dad, your home is your pad, like how all the
like-
slang terms. It's just the terms and like what they mean.
It's just like a Rosetta Stone
That's
of rap.
sick.
Yeah,
I like
it's
that.
the whole song is like that. It's fucking sweet. If you're leaking, you're bleeding. Like, it's fucking awesome. Listen to Ebonics by Big L, and then you'll listen to more hip hop, and you're like, oh, I know what that is.
Oh, I should not say that anymore.
Yeah.
The Eminem song "Rap God" is considered to be one of the most technically impressive rap tracks. It uses the most words of any hit single. Eminem manages 97 words in 15 seconds, which works out to 6.46 words per second.
I mean, I can do that too. That was a bunch of words in like
That's
less than
fucking
a second.
crazy.
Also, Busta Rhymes, he raps fast.
Yeah.
Twista raps fast. I don't really like Twista, but Busta Rhymes raps so fast. He did that. What was that? Fuck Chris Brown. But that song.
Oh, not Black and Yellow, but I know what you're talking
No,
about.
that was Wiz Khalifa. What the fuck is that song?
But I know what you're talking about.
Boop, 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 boop. That one.
Yeah.
The Busta Rhymes just goes off. You're like, Jesus Christ. Slow down. I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah.
What is that song?
God.
Whatever.
If a hip hop song focuses solely on beat making, it's deemed to be instrumental hip hop if there's no lyrics.
Yep. Pete Rock's Feel Smooth
Yeah.
is very instrumental.
Look at me now.
Look at me now. That's the one. Yeah.
I'm getting paper.
Yep. Busta Rhymes is really fast on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's fast as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
He's busting out those rhymes.
Fucking, you know,
He is.
Bus Driver. Have you heard of him?
Mm-mm.
He's more underground. Bus Driver is like one of the. You should listen to that shit if you
Bus
like.
Driver.
Bus Driver, so fast. Using a staggering 7,879 unique words across his discography, A$AP Rock is the rapper who uses the biggest vocabulary in all of his music.
Yep. His songs are really cool. He's got kind of weird beats, but
I like him.
they fit the lyrics.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like you listen to the instrumental as it's kind of, you know, the intro, and you're like, this is kind of weird. I don't know. And then once you hear the lyrics, you're like, oh, okay. The whole thing's weird, but it works.
It meshes.
Yeah, it works really well. I like A$AP Rock.
In 2017, hip hop officially surpassed rock as the most consumed music in America.
Goddamn right.
That's pretty cool.
It's probably me.
Probably not.
I haven't changed what I listen to since I was in 3rd grade.
Yeah.
That's all. I just listen to
Like-
classic
Yeah, I
hip-hop.
know you're missing out on some of the new
No,
stuff.
I've listened to new. I'm not.
There's some
I
good
listen
ones.
to new stuff, and I'm like,
Freddie Gibbs started rapping because he used to sell drugs in front of a studio and realized he could rap better than people doing it. So he started rapping. And he's
I like Freddie
"Fuck him."
Gibbs.
Yeah, he's amazing. Biggie, Busta, and Jay-Z all were in the same Brooklyn high school at the same time.
God damn.
oh, that's sweet.
And DMX also went to that school, but later. It's pretty funny.
That's a damn good school then.
Right?
Yeah, there's a lot. It's cool, man. It's cool. I think Billboard's, rap songs is like an algorithm that Billboard uses between hip hop and radio stations that are anything rhythmic. So it can be urban dance, R&B, upbeat pop. So OMG by Usher has rapping by will.i.am, but it's a dance song, not hip hop, but it's still won best category for rap. So yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But I mean, like, yeah, Eminem, Jay-Z, Kanye West, Black Eyed Peas, even it's all rap.
Yep.
Jay-Z and Kanye are hip hop for
West
sure.
got
Though, but
weird.
Yeah.
yeah, it's the biggest genre now,
Yeah, it should be.
and it pulls in the most money and has the most Grammy nominations and all that
Yeah.
shit. So yeah,
I do like wide ranges of the rap genre. Like I like the poetry stuff we were talking about, but I was lying. I've listened to some new stuff. There's some new like very hood rap that I like listening to by myself, and I'm like driving, and I'm just like, yeah, I feel cool. And then I get out. I'm in the Home Depot parking lot.
Yeah, I knew that. Who was I was talking about?
like Earl Sweatshirt's like my favorite snowboarder.
yeah,
Like
that's good stuff.
rap, hip hop, whatever. Just like very nice. Outkast is sick as fuck.
I was listening to Outkast the other day. Yeah, like they're all old
Who's
stuff.
that? Who's that artist? I keep forgetting. I keep asking you about it. Dread.
Oh, Freddie Dredd.
Freddie Dredd.
Yeah, that's newer. That's kind of like
It's cool. That's like emo rap.
It is
almost,
kinda emo.
like dark emo rap.
Yeah.
But like not like emo, but like emo.
It's like well, there's instrumental music called phonk, PHONK, and that's very like synthy, deep bass, heavy
yeah.
kind of emo shit. So that they take that funk music
rap
and then
over
rap
it.
over it.
It's sweet. Yeah.
It's sick.
It's good to work out to. It's like a very
Yeah,
It's like it gives you like tunnel vision. It's kind of weird.
it sounds
cool
great
vibe.
in my car
Yeah.
because I have two big
Yeah.
subwoofers.
So that's some sweet rap. I
Yeah.
like too. Yeah.
Freddie Dredd, Suicide Boys is also
Okay.
kind of in that same genre. They're
a little more hyper. I'm not as into Suicide
not all their
Boys.
songs.
No.
I'll send you some.
You should.
Because there's a lot of them
discography
that I don't really like, but there are a few Suicide Boys where I'm just like, oh, that's sick. Oh, you guys listen to EDM and that kind of stuff. Do you know Getter?
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
Yeah, so he raps now
Mm-hmm.
under the name Terror
Yeah, I saw that.
Reed.
He started on YouTube. He says a lot, man. He's such
Yeah.
a fucking
His shit is good. I like Terror Reed a lot.
yeah.
It's
He's a comedian, rapper, EDM artist. He's just a talented kid.
Yeah.
I guess he's older now, but
He seems fun.
Getter's
He
cool.
sounds like fun. Yeah, Terror Reed. There's a bunch of underground guys like what's one?
well, he got into some
Booyah.
shit with Excision or whatever,
Oh.
or who was it? Yeah,
What happened?
some online beef shit, and he was
Oh.
like, "Fuck that shit." He started rapping, and now he's a good rapper.
Good. He's a great rapper. Yeah,
that's funny.
he's cranking out albums
Yeah,
and singles, and yeah, you're like, oh fuck.
It's cool.
Like there's one song, I can't remember what the name of it is, but the song starts and he's like, "Fuck the earth, put my dick in the dirt," and I'm like, I'm like, this is gonna be a good song.
Fuck. That's funny.
I think Kendrick also does that.
Yeah,
It's as big as the Eiffel Tower.
yeah. Terror digging through your grandma's purse. There's a whole song about like how to rob a rich person's house. You're like, what?
That's awesome.
Yeah. He's good. It's good stuff. It can be kind of funny, which I like about it, but it is still. It's like it's funny, but it's hard too.
Mm.
Damn.
Yeah.
Little Dicky dude.
Little Dicky
I
is
was about
good.
to say, yeah.
Little Dicky. White Crime is one of the best songs he's ever made. So fucking funny. Yeah. What about like mumble rap? Have you listened to that stuff?
Yeah. That's actually a whole like. It's like they don't just do that because they're high. They do it on purpose.
Yeah.
There's a
it started with just streaming. Like it's a.
yeah
I mean XSX
Extension.
can't fucking say.
extensions.
It.
I don't know what it is.
He. God, I forgot what the stats were, but he like has one of the most streamed albums of all time.
Gee
The question mark
whiz.
one.
Yeah.
Like, of all time. It might even be like the most streamed hip hop album
There's
of all time.
an interview. I think he's talking with Snoop Dogg, talking with Kevin Hart about rap, and Snoop Dogg's just like, he's like, I fucking hate mumble rap, and Kevin Hart's like, what do you mean? He's like, every song is, and he just like goes on for that, and Kevin Hart's fucking dying. He's like, it's all the same. I hate it. I'm like, I feel like you, Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, I definitely felt the same way when I first listened to it. Now I'm like, it's just a genre of rap.
It's just another genre.
It's not really for me.
Either you like it or you don't listen to it.
Yeah, there's only two kinds of music. There's good music and there's bad music.
Yep. There you go.
It's different for everyone.
Yeah. There are some like real thug songs that are definitely mumble rap that I listen to that I'm like, oh man, I don't want to like this, but I get pumped up because of it. So
Yeah.
I'm like, shit. It's like guilty pleasure sort
Yeah.
of thing.
Mhm.
Definitely guilty
Yeah.
pleasure.
I'm trying to think of.
I like X. He's
Some
got-
thug shit.
His music was fucking.
Mm,
I liked it a lot, honestly.
I'm trying to think if there's anyone that I know when it comes to rap. They're like, I wouldn't call Abby the Nomad like a rapper. He raps on some songs, but he's
Yeah.
more like indie
Indie poppy,
pop,
yeah.
indie
I
rock.
say he's like a lyricist,
Yeah.
which is
Like-
a broad term, but
Yeah.
kind of fits.
Another one that I haven't listened to their stuff recently, but their name is Love Sad Kid, and they do like love rap songs over, like lo-fi beats.
Ooh. Sad boy music.
I mean, it can be.
I have a soft spot for sad boy music.
I have a whole playlist for sad boy music. I
Hell
love
yeah.
it.
Have you guys heard of John Wayne?
Yeah.
Big chubby white dude.
Yeah.
Fucking insane rap, dude.
John Wayne.
He's just
he's good.
so sick.
He's good.
Mac
Have you heard
Miller,
of-
obviously fucking
Coast Contra.
yeah.
Mm.
So it's two twin brothers, and then two other friends, and they are I swear they are the greatest writers and lyricists of rap right now. They're fucking incredible. They're so good. I would check out. They have YouTube videos of like their freestyles, and one of them is the scenario, like what's the scenario freestyle. Look that up. Coast
Okay.
Contra. What's the scenario freestyle on YouTube. Holy shit. It's awesome. One of the dudes is, I think he's like Puerto Rican. So halfway through his verse, he just starts rapping in Spanish.
That's sick.
And it flows so well. You're like, I like this. I don't know what he's saying, but I like this a lot.
Yeah.
It's fucking sweet. Yeah, they're amazing. Amazing artists. I like them a lot. 10 out of 10. 11 out of 10. There you go. 11 out of 10.
God damn.
Yeah.
There's so many fucking good rap artists, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reach out. Who do you listen to? Who do you want to listen to? Do you need suggestions on what rappers to listen to? Hit us up on our numbers and our emails and stuff. Do it.
Yeah. Hit us up on the socials. Let us know.
Yep. Let us know if you're like, hey, check this guy out, or hey, check these guys out, or check this person out, you know? Or if you're like, I don't listen to hip hop or rap at all. I need help. I'll help you.
Yeah.
I'll tell
Cully
you.
has you.
I'll tell you what to do.
I'm looking at my playlist. I see a lot of Mick Jenkins, a lot of Milo, a lot of Earl Sweatshirt. I have a lot of Pete Rock, actually. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
You probably have more than you realize, too.
Yeah, exactly. He has a lot of my snowboarding songs are him.
Yep.
Tribe Called Quest.
Yep.
Oh, Common. Damn, forgot about.
Oh, Common's good. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, he's not that common.
Yeah. They.
Common is a good actor, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say that. He's a very good actor. Yeah.
The Roots.
Roots, yeah.
All right, let's move on. We could just talk. We could just
could sit here and
we're
just
like,
name-
naming
these guys and these
this person two raps.
Have you heard of Childish Gambino?
He does a WAP and an act
And a comedy.
and a laugh.
Speaking of
I'm not
laughing,
gonna-
makes me want to punch a wall.
Yeah, it does. Ha, so funny. I just fucking hate it.
Yeah, fuck.
Well, then you might be into the camp of boxing.
I don't go to
Or
camps.
You could be in the camp of mixed martial arts, aka MMA.
Ma.
Ma.
Eminem.
It's like the Canadians.
Eminem, eh?
MMA.
You guys do that Eminem fighting?
God, it's just so hard to say. Eminem. Oh,
Eminem,
And Eminem.
Is it Eminem?
Eminem.
Eminem, that's it.
No, just MMA. Eminem.
An enemy. No.
See an MMA.
Yeah, now we're off track.
So here's the question: have either of you done boxing or a mixed martial art
Lightly.
lately?
I did Muay Thai for some sessions in Hawaii for a couple years, and that included some boxing.
No. I'm defenseless. I did. I probably shouldn't say this on air, but I did punch my sister in the face. 'Cause I broke my toe.
What?
And then we were
Is this
very
the
young.
same toe you were talking about?
When was I talking? No. That's another toe.
That
That's
would
okay.
add up.
I like stubbed my big toe and like broke it or dislocated it or something. So I was probably like fucking 6 or something like that. And my sister's being a bitch. And I was standing there waiting for the microwave. And she was just fucking being an asshole. And then she stamped on my toe. Because I wasn't listening to her. I was just like, shut the fuck. Dude, I just want my SpaghettiOs and like fucking leave me alone. And she stomped on my toe and I just popped her in the face.
Damn.
Yeah, I've never done that. That was the first and only time I've ever hit somebody.
Happened.
But she had braces, and so I punched her braces through her lip.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. And this will show you what a great father figure I had. My dad was right there on the couch, and he was just going, fight.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's my dad.
Jeez.
He was awesome. So that's the first and only time I punched her, and then she never really fucked with me after that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of fair.
She got the message because I'm big and strong.
Do you want to talk about it?
No,
Okay.
not at all. No, that's not part of my trauma. No.
No.
That's other stuff.
Okay.
I don't lose sleep at night over that. That was great. That's a win for me.
Okay.
All right. I think you're right. You probably shouldn't tell that story.
That's funny. No, I liked it. I think.
I think it's funny. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's funny.
My sister thinks it's funny too.
Yeah, I punched somebody once. It hurts.
I've been punched.
I've been punched. It does not feel good. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was fake fighting with Corey Brunhaver when we were in 3rd grade.
You punched.
My fighting era happened when I was in like middle school, and then it never happened again. we were like fake, like pop, pop, like ninja fighting. And his neighbor was Chris Fredland, who we went to high school with. Good kid. I fucking love Chris. Sweetest ever. But he comes up and he's like, "Can I play?" And we're like, "Yeah, sure." And he just pops me right in the nose.
What?
And back then, like if I sneezed too hard, I would get bloody noses.
Yeah.
So I was just fucking gushing blood.
He just started. He just punched you.
He just one time on accident. He just got too close. He didn't really know. He didn't mean to. He just punched me
Can I
square in
play?
the nose. Yeah, punched me right in the face.
Fuck Chris.
Yeah, bleeding all over. And then for so long, I was like, "I hate you, neighbor. I hate Chris." And then we like met up later in life, and I was like, "What's up, Chris?" And he's like, "Hey, I punched you in the nose." I was like, "Oh, you're that guy?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Dude, I hated you for so long. I'm sorry." And then we were good friends.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's fair. You get punched in the face by somebody. You're like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like, because I was crying. I was like, "I don't cry."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's another thing. It's not part of my trauma or anything, you know. It's nothing.
Yeah, I definitely did a lot of fighting when I was young. I was just a very angry boy, and I had to get it out somehow.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Most of
That-
mine was middle school, or at the bars
Puberty, am I right?
because of alcohol and not
Yeah.
my fault.
Yeah, I feel like all those stories that I hear of you get into a fight, it's something else. Like you just were like on the outskirts and got like pulled in.
Yeah, and then I had to defend myself
Yeah.
or defend somebody else. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so I did wrestling for 7 years, all through middle school and high school. I did it for a joke. Me and
You wrestled for a joke?
yeah, it
That's
was
how
a
you
joke.
start. Really?
Yeah,
I didn't
because we
know that.
saw sign-ups for wrestling, and we're like, oh, haha, it's like WWE and stuff. And so we were gonna go in there, pretend it's like WWE, and get kicked out.
Yeah.
And then we were too scared to do that because the wrestling coach was like a scary man. And then
So you became a wrestler.
so we became a wrestler.
So
and
then
we
I
were
started wearing my little onesie.
and then yeah, we were just like actually like yeah, this is actually kind of fun. So it became our sport.
Onesie, I believe it's called a tutu.
It's a man grabber.
A singlet.
Singlet.
Okay,
Alright.
singlet tutus. It's
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, and I've also done like a little bit of like Brazilian jiu-jitsu here and there.
But
Which
you're
is
not Brazilian.
I'm not Brazilian, but I am jiu-jitsu.
Do you get a Brazilian wax though?
You have to before you do Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like the main thing.
Okay.
There were, yeah, I wanted to do BJJ, but I did a little bit of
Don't call it,
capoeira.
don't
training.
call it BJJ.
I mean, that's what it's called.
Sorry. Sorry you're offended.
Yeah.
I'm just looking out for your safety in
Uh,
the only way I can because I can't fight.
Anyway, so my friends did BJJ and they showed me some stuff, but I never really got that into it.
You did
yeah.
capoeira.
I did a little bit of capoeira. It was fun. That's fucking sick, actually. Very dancey.
It's very dancey. Yeah, I actually want to get into Brazilian jiu-jitsu. There's a couple of gyms here, and I know a guy that does it a lot.
Yeah.
But anyways, so boxing and MMA. Boxing is part of MMA because MMA is mixed martial arts, and boxing is a martial art. Other martial arts that are under the umbrella of MMA is like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, karate, Muay Thai, Americana, wrestling, judo, among many others I just did not name.
What's the Russian one?
Krav Maga.
Krav Maga. Krav Maga.
That's not Russian.
Krav Maga?
I'm pretty sure it's Indonesian.
That's Russian.
Krav Maga.
Krav Maga.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Indonesian?
I highly doubt that is. I'm gonna look that up.
Okay.
Actually, I'm
I thought
pretty
that was
sure
the
it's
Russian
not.
fucking fighting. And
Where-
they teach it in military school and stuff. It's
I
really
think so.
intense.
I just know that one actor that's like now like a Russian agent.
Oh, fuck me, I'm wrong.
I was like, I'm 100% sure it is, but I'll let you check.
Czechoslovakia.
Czech.
Yeah.
Oh, Czech. Okay.
What's the one I'm thinking of that comes from Indonesia though?
I don't know.
Indonesian MMA
Yeah, I'll look it up.
or martial
Well,
art.
yeah, you can look it up.
Yeah.
So here's some similarities between them. The training for both boxing and MMA is pretty similar. You're going to be doing some sparring, some shadow boxing. You're going to be drilling the techniques of all these different moves, hitting pads and heavy bags. Jumping rope is really big for both MMA and boxing. Gets you really good footwork and also cardio. Both utilize punches, footwork, and angles to launch an offensive and avoid damage. You know, you're really light on your feet, just moving around. Ha, ha, ha. Both use protective gear. both have a scoring system based on thrown punches and landed punches. And I think there's also an aspect of like how much quote unquote damage you do on your hits that can be a factor. Both have regulating bodies that work internationally. So when I was looking through the history of boxing and MMA, there was just so many different places where basically you weren't allowed to fight unless if it was sanctioned. So in the US, like there's actual bodies at the states that have to sanction these fights. And if there's like a new kind of fighting, like MMA is more of like a newer phenomenon that's grown in popularity. They need to get it sanctioned before it could actually be a thing.
Yeah.
So, what are some differences? MMA allows more strikes as well as takedowns and submissions. They both wear protective gear, but the gear is different. Boxing gloves are a lot bulkier and have way more padding compared to an MMA glove. It also wraps all the way around the hand, and it also has like a wrap inside of it to kind of like protect the wrists and stuff, whereas MMA gloves is almost like fingerless gloves, which is like pads on the knuckles. Allows you to still have some grippers.
And you still wrap under both.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think boxing gloves are 16 ounces, so you can it protects you and the person you're hitting, but also because it's 16 ounces, it can put some damage out there too.
Yeah, well, that's one thing that I would probably get into later in it, but I'll just get into it right now. So, boxing, ever since they introduced gloves, has actually seen way more fatalities because back in the day, they didn't have gloves and stuff. They would just do bare knuckle and start punching things. And, you know, the thing about people's faces is there's a lot of bones and stuff, and punching bones hurts. Yeah. So if you're bare knuckling and punching people in the face, you can break your hand super easily. Yeah. And so people wouldn't hit the head. They
goes
hit
both ways. Yeah. And you hit a little less hard because you have to.
Yeah. Break your fucking hand.
Yeah. And so, and then they would hit more of like the body and stuff. And so that's why like back in like the 1800s and stuff, you'd see those guys where they'd have like one arm down and one
tussling.
arm. Yeah.
Yeah, because the boxing was down below.
Because they're not hitting your face as much. Now it's all fucking elbows up, tucking your like fingers around your eyebrows.
Yeah. And then people wouldn't die because they like now with that cushion and stuff, they're able to go for the face.
Full
and the
throttle. No, you can punch as hard as you want.
You get a massive concussion, brain bleed, and you're like,
cool.
Yeah.
And it's soft, but it's still all that momentum and that force is hitting you. It's still the same force.
I was thinking of Muay Thai earlier.
Muay Thai.
But that's also
Thai.
Not Indonesian. Yeah.
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai. And I was like, oh.
That's funny.
That's the one.
Yes, that's the major difference. I also know like amateur boxing, they'll actually wear headgear. Professional boxing, they don't.
Yeah.
MMA, they don't wear headgear. There's a lot of different like sanctions of MMA. So there could be like a sanction of MMA that's that allows headgear and stuff. But the big one, which is like the UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Championship, they don't wear protection like that.
Yeah.
They also wear like groin protection usually.
Cups.
Yeah, they're cupped up.
Diapers.
Another big thing is boxing is usually 12 rounds that are 3 minutes each, where MMA is usually 3 or 5 rounds, depending if it's a championship title fight, that goes on for 5 minutes each round. So MMA rounds are longer, but boxing has more rounds. So let's go into a little bit of the history of boxing.
Let's do it.
Boxing first appeared as an Olympic event in 688 BC.
Yeah.
What?
But there are sculptures from Egypt that were depicting boxing as early as 1350 BC with spectators and everything.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Boxing has just been... people just love watching people get the shit kicked out of them.
We've been doing it forever.
The original rules of boxing didn't have rounds and ended once one man admitted defeat, whether that's by them putting up like a finger to be like, I'm done, or they were just unconscious and could not do anything anymore.
Can't continue.
Yeah. So, they had that boxing really early on, and then boxing history doesn't really pick back up for a long time until in Britain in 1681, and this is where the bare knuckle brawl started to really happen. Wrestling was still allowed, and it was very common to hit a man while he's still down.
Damn. Fuck that.
That's where brain damage comes from.
A bit. Several years later, the father of boxing, Jack Broughton, due to his preference of using only his fists, created basically no new rules for boxing. So you weren't able to grab anyone below the waist. So you couldn't do any leg takedowns or anything. You could still wrestle people, but it couldn't be just like with the legs and stuff. No hitting a man while they're down, which that's kind of like the big thing. Like, you don't kick someone while they're down. This is because of this. And he added mufflers, which was basically the beginning of gloves for boxing. Which, as we've already talked about, has actually been proven to be deadlier. So by the 1900s, boxing was basically this like new path to riches and social acceptance for various ethnic groups, as well as the beginning to center more to the USA, because previously it was kind of more like Europe boxing and stuff. But there was like times where it ebbed and flowed. Like at points, it was actually illegal to box, but like then they stopped it because people just want to see people kick the shit out of each other, and they're like, "Well, let's make some money from this."
I want a show.
Yeah. So, notably in the early 1900s, Irish and Jewish men were getting a lot of notoriety from boxing. And then shortly after that, you also were having Black Americans were able to find themselves trying to attempt to gain fame and riches. But white boxers would refuse to fight them. And that wouldn't allow Black Americans to be able to get those championship titles, even though they were probably better.
Oh, yeah.
They're just like, no, I'm... the white guys are like, I'm not doing that.
African Americans are just better athletes.
Yeah.
Like straight up.
Yeah,
like genetically.
Because white guys are like, he's going to kick the shit out of me. Yeah. No, I'm not going to win that fight. Fuck that.
Yeah.
So that was like the early 1900s. Now we're getting towards like the mid 1900s. This is like around, I think, 1936. So this is around like the start of World War II. Joe Louis. So Joe Louis is a Black American. He lost to a German by the name of Max Schmeling. It was in the 12th round knockout. So the very last round, he got knocked out.
Damn.
So during like the build up to the match, there was a ton of like racial and political symbolism at the time. Black person versus a white person.
Yeah.
German.
Yeah, German. And that's the big thing. Like a year later, Joe Louis, he gained the world heavyweight title, but it wasn't against this Max Schmeling guy. And so he said, I can't call myself the champ until I beat Schmeling.
Yeah.
And it was this huge event.
Why wasn't it against Schmeling if he had the title?
Well, Schmeling didn't have the title.
Oh, okay.
He just lost to Schmeling on his way to the title, but then gained notoriety, was able to fight the heavyweight world champion, and then won. And he's like, no, I got to beat this bitch.
Yeah. That's cool.
And so basically a year later, it became this huge spectacle because, again, World War II was kind of starting to go on. And I forget the U.S. president at the time, but like U.S. president...
George W. Bush.
Was it Eisen?
I think maybe Eisenhower. Or Ford? No. We're so good at U.S. history.
Yeah.
I think it was Eisenhower.
One of them. We got like, what, 40,
know that.
45, 46 to pick through?
Around,
yeah.
Whatever.
Anyways.
50-something.
50-something, yeah.
He, like, U.S. president met with, like, some governing bodies. Hitler met with, like, his governing bodies with Germany at the time, and they just made this big thing. And it was really... It pulled Americans together more because, I mean, there was a lot of racial disparity at the time. And being able to have the U.S. kind of backing this Black American going against the Germans, seen as like the quote-unquote Aryan race.
Yeah.
It was just this huge thing. And then Joe Louis knocks Schmeling out in the first round.
Fuck.
That's so sick.
That's so
right?
cool.
And that really actually just opened the door for a bunch of Black Americans to be able to get this huge notoriety and fame. So it's like, come on, like we have this world champion that just took down Germany.
Yeah.
Get him in there.
Superhero.
Yeah. And so that's when you get to hear like the big names like Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
I can't think of more names and I forgot to write them down.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson. the girl guy.
What?
The guy who makes grills, George Foreman.
Oh,
The grill guy. I think
said
it's a girl
girl
guy.
The girl guy.
Yeah,
Grill guy, George Foreman.
The girl guy.
But it's actually a good transition to women's boxing. So women's boxing has kind of like had blips throughout history, but it was seen as more of like a novelty in a way. A good example is like Foxy boxing was how people kind of brought up like women's boxing was two women fighting each other, usually wearing not a whole lot of clothes. But in the 1970s, women began to train a lot more seriously when it came to boxing. But there wasn't any like sanctioned like bouts or anything, so they didn't have this like being able to really get some notoriety. The 1980s actually helped with this because 1980s was the workout boom, and boxing was seen as a really good way for women to go out and exercise because it's a lot of cardio and it teaches you some self-defense.
Cool. Win-win.
Yeah, and so women had to sue these like representing bodies in boxing to be able to be allowed into these different amateur matches and tournaments. And it wasn't even until 1993 that women's amateur boxing was sanctioned.
Mm. Yeah. Wow.
Like only a couple of years before we were born.
That's wrong.
Yeah,
I'll
like
say it.
they had to fight for like 20 plus years to be able to get even a chance at just amateur boxing.
Jesus.
And
Cool they won.
Here's another crazy thing. Women's boxing wasn't added into the Olympics until 2012.
No way.
Yeah.
Fuck. I did not know that.
There is some differences between men's boxing and women's boxing. Women's boxing usually has shorter rounds. They also have breast protectors. Because ladies, if you're listening, you probably know getting punched in the boob hurts a lot. I don't know that personally, but I've been told that.
How many people have you punched in the boob, Josh?
6. And,
Okay.
and groin protection was optional.
Just gonna talk about my trauma and gloss over the fact that you punched 6 people in the boob. That's fine.
Rare accidents.
It's cool.
It's an accident. I mean, when you're wrestling, sometimes you just go for a crossface and you just miss.
All right.
He's wrestled girls
Mm-hmm.
because they do that.
Mm-hmm. No,
Yeah.
I know that. Yeah.
But you don't box him, Josh.
Not on purpose.
So you guys know, we talked about Muhammad Ali earlier.
Yeah.
I think in the 70s, he was doing a fight against Sonny Liston. And like they were leading up to this fight. And Muhammad Ali is known for just like, he would relentlessly talk shit to his opponent.
Yeah.
Anywhere he went, he would follow him around. So Muhammad Ali was following Sonny Liston around, just like, I'm going to kick your ass. I'm going to ruin you. I'm going to shove your face in the dirt. Like just fucking berating him. And Sonny Liston wouldn't say a word, didn't say anything. And then he was at the casino playing craps or whatever. And he was just playing, hanging out with his friends, playing. And Muhammad Ali was in the background just ripping him a new one. And Sonny was like, fuck this. And so he pulls out a gun and kind of like aims it over at Ali and just like bang, bang. And everyone's freaking out. And then he just like holds his coat open and like shoots into his stomach. It was just a cap gun. But Ali didn't mess with him anymore. He didn't say a word. He just was like, it's fake. Puts his gun away. He's like, shut up. Stop.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Things were different back then.
Yeah.
Things are a bit different, yeah.
I reckon. Jesus.
Yeah, he just kept playing. Nobody arrested him or anything. It's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Less mass shootings.
Yeah, I mean,
Now it's different.
Now we have mass shootings and kids die all the time.
Yeah. Don't do that.
yeah. Oh, I guess another thing with that I read about boxing, when women are trying to get themselves to be like more notoriety and stuff, they wouldn't be able to get a lot of like big ticket sales or anything because the level difference between men's professional boxing and women's professional boxing was so great that a lot of people would be expecting the skill that the men had, which, they've been able to do it since 1350 BC.
Yeah.
And women didn't really get the ability to train until like the 1970s. So like you wouldn't be able to get these like big ticket sales and stuff. So you'd have these promoters trying to promote the women, but they were having like such a really hard time, which I think that's one of the reasons why it's taken so long for women's boxing to get any foothold. And one of the major reasons that it actually was able to get a good foothold is some of those great boxers, the men boxers, would have daughters, and they would train them up, and those women became like the face of women's boxing.
Yeah, Muhammad Ali's daughter. I figured her name, but she's a good fighter.
Last name probably Ali.
It is. I don't know what her first name is, though. Nicole or something?
Maybe. But
that sounds right. We'll
yeah.
roll with it.
So let's flip the gears over to mixed martial arts,
All right.
MMA.
Downshift. I'm into second now.
So MMA is most notable from, like I said, the Ultimate Fighting Championship, UFC, UFC, which had the very first Ultimate Fighting Championship, UFC 1, in 1993.
Oh.
But that wasn't the start of mixed martial arts. There's actually other things that are very similar to mixed martial arts that you could say was kind of like the breeding ground for MMA. But UFC was the place where it was coined. They coined the term mixed martial arts. In Brazil, they have this thing called Vale Tudo. It's unrestricted fights between fighters of different disciplines, and that started in the 1920s. We're talking about Ali versus Inoki, a Japanese wrestler. It was a 15-round exhibition match of just wrestling versus boxing, and that's a really good example of like mixed martial arts because you're having these martial arts go at it. There's this thing called catch wrestling, which was in the 19th century, which is just pitting different forms of wrestling against each other.
What is it called?
Catch wrestling.
Like catch?
Yeah, like catch, like you're catching a ball.
Oh, okay. So I was just thinking like football. Catch wrestling. That's what it is.
You catch a ball and I wrestle you down.
In 1980, they had this one called a Tough Guy Contest, which is really similar to MMA, and they tried to rebrand it as Super Fighters. That
Super Fighters Unite!
yeah,
That's
like,
why it didn't take off.
It didn't really take off, and I think
UFC's Ultimate Fighting Championship.
they basically
Fighters.
banned it.
Oh, really?
Because like this is nuts.
Oh shit.
So how they pitched UFC to make it a thing was it's a real life fighting video game like Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. It's like that's the spectacle.
Cool.
Of
Yeah, but
it.
they don't rip people's heads off.
I mean,
so it's not Mortal Kombat.
If you watch like the early UFCs, like they didn't have weight classes, they didn't wear gloves, they didn't have like the referees to stop the matches like they do now. I mean, they still had referees, but like the referees now in UFC and stuff will like stop matches earlier on compared to like this one. But like, there's this. I would say like one of the more like notable UFC matches is this like 400-pound, almost 7 foot like giant fat guy that's going up against this like maybe like 6 foot like built boxer, and like they're just like fighting around with the boxers just like running around the guy back and forth trying to tire him out, and this big guy is just walking around
following him.
It
yeah,
wasn't
like a
just
penguin.
Andre the Giant, was it?
No.
Andre the Giant's like WWE wrestling and stuff,
Okay.
which I mean that was rad.
Yeah.
The like one and only time I don't really watch a lot of like WWE and stuff, but the one time I did was Andre the Giant was on the ropes, jumped onto the guy that was there and broke the stage.
Oh my God.
Just fucking brought the ring down.
That's a big dude.
Yeah.
You ever see pictures of him holding like a beer can?
Yeah.
It's insane.
so
It's like
small.
half
Hey,
of his hand.
Paul. Today, in the choreography, you're gonna get jumped on by Andre. He's
Yeah.
gonna do a belly flop on you, okay?
Andre.
We'll pay you extra. Don't worry.
Andre,
Get
the
bonus.
smaller guy, right?
Andre the
No,
medium
no,
guy, yeah?
No, the giant one. The giant guy.
Oh.
Under the giant.
Tiny beer can, big hand guy.
He's gonna jump on you today. Is that okay? How do you feel about that? We're gonna give you a little bonus. Trust me, the crowd's
How's
gonna.
my
You're gonna be
life
famous.
insurance? Is my life insurance good?
Tell my wife I love her.
Yeah.
So, They didn't really add the rules that we really know today in UFC until 1997. So 4 years, and I think like 16 UFC, so Ultimate Fighting Championship, like bouts of just basically not that many rules. And then they're like, okay, people are like getting hurt, like really bad. I mean, we kind of need these people to keep fighting, so. Yeah, they added weight classes, they added gloves, they added the 3 or 5-minute rounds with 1 minute break in between. They also added rules for illegal blows such as groin strikes, headbutting, biting, eye gouging, hair pulling, striking an opponent with an elbow while the opponent is on the mat, kidney strikes, and striking the back of the head with a closed fist. That was all allowed until
elbow.
1997.
I've seen someone do that recently where they struck somebody in the back of the head with an elbow, and they got like super penalized, like taken out for like a year. Like you can't do that.
Yeah.
Jesus
Which
Christ.
they're starting to like change the rules and stuff. So I think notably for the next UFC, I think they changed it so that because before I think a person is down if their knees were on the ground, but now they're making it so that if they're like they have a base with their hands on the ground and their feet on the ground and they're doing like a downward dog, that's still technically like on the mat, so you can't elbow them there either.
Fight.
Because there's so many times that's how you can get up, like from the bottom position. That's one of the ways that you're able to get yourself back up. And people were still just really hitting them with it. But yeah, it's nuts. But they I mean, groin strikes were allowed. So I mean, you get a good kick in the nuts on someone, like good job, you won.
Yeah.
Ow.
Like I said, there are a ton of different promoters when it comes to MMA. And so this is the top 5. You have the Ultimate Fighting Championship. You have Bellator MMA. You have the Absolute Championship Berkut. It's based in Russia.
Sure.
Fight Nights Global, which is also in Russia. And One Championship, which is based in Singapore. So, with all this knowledge of things, I want to ask you guys, which one do you think is cooler?
MMA. I think boxing is cool. It's old school, and it's cool that you can only use your hands. Like it's a very specific niche of fighting. But I think MMA is just like so sick. Like if you look at the more like recent kickboxers coming out of like Thailand and shit, holy crap,
Scary.
they'd fuck up anybody, any boxer of any size.
Yep.
Yeah. And like I was saying, Krav Maga, fucking terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Capoeira produces the hardest kick out of any fight style.
Really?
And they get into it by doing this spin on the ground, like with one knee bent. They like spin on the ground and then release all the energy into a bag, and they clocked it at like way harder than any other fighting style.
Damn.
Yeah, capoeira is sick. I think MMA is just super unique. And
Yeah, that was something. Joe Rogan, he's one of the people that's an announcer for the UFC.
What? Really?
Yeah,
Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan likes fighting?
yeah. He said that MMA in the last 7 years has done more for martial arts, like has like progressed martial arts more than what martial arts has progressed in the last 300 years.
Yeah.
Damn.
Just like the level of training and the level of tenacity of the fighters, being able to really make it to be something that it's like it's a full-time job and not like almost
Each
like
person has their specialty, but you have to learn how to be good on the ground. You have to learn how to strike well, defend well, move well. Everybody has to know everything now, and you might have your specialty, but like if you aren't good on the ground, you're fucked because everyone else is. It's like a damn, yeah. It's really cool. People are scary now. There's some scary looking fighters out there.
Yeah, which there has been like a transition over time with MMA. Like I feel like earlier on MMA there was a big push on striking and stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like notably like Uriah Faber, he used to be one of my like favorite fighters to watch.
Yeah, I used to like him because
Yeah.
his name was cool.
Yeah, he had a cool ass name. He was
like
like the
Uriah?
California kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was really good at striking, and there was actually one he lost a match to someone, and he was doing a rematch with this person, and And it was like a title match, so it's 5 rounds. In the first round, he breaks his main hand, like he breaks his right hand, so he can only use his left hand, and he's like throwing like elbows and stuff because he's like, well, I can't really do much else.
Yeah.
And then in like the second or third round, he breaks his left hand. So this
What?
So he has no hands. So he's like doing like trying to do like open fist things,
Just like, I'm
or,
done.
like
Broke both
elbows,
my hands, dude.
and yeah, just like couldn't do much. I think it went all 5 rounds, or he might have had to like tap out on the ground or something. But
How did he tap out? His hands are broken.
I mean, painfully.
Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, it's just the it's crazy, like the level. But I like over time, it's kind of transitioned to be a lot more of kind of like the ground game and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, the Ronda Rousey, that's who I'm thinking of. Like she was really well known in women's UFC of just being able to like take someone, throw them to the ground, put them in arm bar, win in like
Done.
18 seconds.
Yeah.
And then she got her ass kicked by a kickboxer, Holly Holmes. I think Holly Holmes
yeah.
got like silver in the Olympics or something for kickboxing. So
Beat the
I mean,
shit out of her.
amazing kickboxer.
Yeah.
And then of course she's like, you know what? I can beat her at her own game. She did not.
She did not. She does WWE now, I think, right?
Yep, Ronda Rousey
Yeah.
does like WWE. She was doing like movies for a bit, which I mean she's still like in some, but WWE I think is her big thing now.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of Rod Tong Jit Muang Nong?
Is that the newer like Japanese boxer?
No, he's Thai.
Okay.
He's a kickboxer. Yeah. Fucking. I'll send you a video, but look him up. It's insane.
How do you spell it? How do you spell his name?
Rod. If you type in Rod Tong, it'll come up. RODTANG.
Okay.
Rod Dong.
Rod Tong.
Which he moves. He's small. He fights in one. And he is the flyweight world champion right now. And he moves faster than anybody else you've seen. And every other kickboxer in the world has like tried fighting him and they get their ass kicked. He's like 267-40, or is his record or something.
Jeez.
Yeah. What? Yeah. And he's gonna make his debut in the UFC here soon.
That's gonna be scary.
Yeah, he
But
wins. Just give him the title.
kicks so hard. It's insane. He's been training since he was like 4. It's all he does. He's like 130 pounds and just ferocious. Really aggressive fighter, and like, it's really cool to watch.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen something like that. Like it's cool watching Mike Tyson do his thing. Like holy shit, just dodging punches and like loading up and just fucking.
Yeah.
But watching a kickboxer like like him, he's pretty good on the ground, but his strikes are insane.
Yeah.
He'd fuck up Mike Tyson. Like it's insane.
Damn, he's a little guy.
He's
100,
small.
134 pounds.
Yeah.
He's 5'6". He's 27.
Just watch his videos later. Fucking spectacle. Yeah.
Wow.
Damn.
You guys hear about the shit in the Olympics recently with the girl boxer?
Yeah, I heard people getting really mad about stuff and thinking that they knew what was going on.
What do you mean?
Like they thought that she was transgender.
Oh yeah, I heard something about that. People
What-
were getting
what?
all pissed off
I'm
about
talking
this.
about the girl that lost.
I immediately stopped.
The
paying
Italian
attention.
girl that
Yeah.
lost after like she stopped the fight after 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean we're talking about like the same thing,
Oh,
just
okay.
different sides then.
Yeah. What were you saying?
Well, I'm talking about the one who won that fight.
Yeah.
She was born like with XXY chromosomes, and so kind of had more testosterone compared to a woman with XX chromosomes. But I mean, born a woman, has the lady parts, has been fighting women's boxing for a very long time. She's been in the Olympics before, and only now people have like started like really diving into it, just like, oh yeah, she didn't like pass like the new gender test that they put in and stuff, and oh yeah, a man's beating up a woman. It's like South Park.
Wasn't transgender?
No.
Dude, I read like 15 articles that all said that she was transgender.
Yeah, because people are just trying to push that narrative, like, oh, the woke mob is
'Cause I
trying
was like,
to.
damn, that's fucking dumb.
Yeah, I
But
caught
that's
wind of like
Interesting.
all that happening, and I was like, I don't give a shit. I'm not going to pay attention to this.
I mean, that's the thing is
It's just people bitching about something that's not true, and I'm like,
it's just people that want a reason to bitch about this thing that they don't like, and it's like you never would have cared about women's boxing.
yeah,
Like just nothing. They wouldn't have thought about it at all.
Yeah,
They wouldn't have
no.
cared. But like, oh no, this person that has a little bit more like extra testosterone, which you can make the argument that that can give you an advantage. But this is just, I mean, look at everyone in the Olympics. They're genetically modified beasts. Every single one of them.
All of them are grown in tubes.
Yeah,
Except
it's
for the
like,
dude who did the shooting thing.
oh yeah, oh god, it's Turkish or
yeah,
something.
the Turkish shooter.
Yeah,
who
has,
had like no gear, just glasses, hands in pocket, and he's like,
That was sick.
Silver.
yeah.
Dude,
That's
it's
awesome.
funny how everybody looks when they shoot those little pea shooters.
He looks so fucking dumb
Fucking
with their like
Matrix
fancy little
X motherfuckers.
glasses, and I'm like,
Jesus.
God,
Did you see the Italian guy that looked like Eminem?
no.
He looks exactly like Eminem, how Eminem looks now, and he was like wearing like a bucket hat.
What? That's
Yeah.
cool.
It's so funny.
The fucking the rifle guys.
Oh my god, those
crap.
outfits.
They like tape their eyes and like they wear like these really heavy coats. They're like full leather because it makes them more stable.
Yeah.
And they have these like fucking rifles that look like they look like an alien gun. They're crazy. And they arch their back completely back. I'd imagine because they don't want to use their muscle, they want to like just relax their bones on their bones because it's more stable.
Yeah.
No, like huge arch in their back,
If-
and they
if
just like
you-
rest up. It's such a weird like posture, but I guess it works.
Have
Here's
you ever
a-
seen like a JoJo Bizarre character? Like that's what they look like.
Oh, okay.
essentially, straight up.
That's weird. No. That's not how they should do it. You should get a T-shirt and a pair of pants and a Henry 22 lever action rifle.
I think
everybody gets. One of
I
those.
really do think it should be like no extra gear, just your eyes.
It doesn't make sense. It's like, yeah, they're really good at shooting because they're built like a fucking cyborg.
I think if you,
Like,
I think
okay.
using all these extra tools and things is dumb. That's not realistic whatsoever.
no, it's not.
I think it should be.
That's why I like the Turkish guy.
Yeah, it should be the gun and the person, nothing else. That's so
Yeah.
lame. Even
So
that's
stupid.
lame. I don't know. That's
I don't know. I
The Olympics are kinda
kind
weird,
of
man.
think it's cool. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, we have this technology. We've been building it, and it makes people. If it makes people better, then good for them. But I mean, like the Turkish guy, like he didn't have that stuff, and he still did good. So it's like people
Yeah.
can still compete against the technology.
But people
But
just liked him so much because they're like, it's what it should be like.
Yeah, because he's just
He's just shooting.
reading glasses, no gear on his face, and he just had his hand in his pocket,
Yeah.
one-handed. Just
Yeah.
well, I mean, that was the one that's keeping him stable.
Exactly.
no, he just makes sure his car
Hand in
keys are
pocket.
right there.
He's like,
He's like, fuck, man, I gotta be
oh,
home
shit.
soon. Mom's
I'm-
making dinner.
I'm
And-
nervous.
Got it.
Silver medal. Okay, got my car keys. All right, we're good.
The only reason he didn't get gold is because he wants people to know that he's still human.
Yeah,
Oh, it's like Dash in The Incredibles.
yeah.
So slow down, slow down.
Pull it
Okay,
back.
okay.
Close
Okay.
second. Go
Yeah.
for a close
Yeah,
second.
yeah. Exactly.
He's like, what?
That's
good.
All right. Well, should we jump into the no-name trivia game?
Shut up.
Yes.
All right, boys, hit it. Thanks, boys.
Man, they're good at doing that one song. That's what we pay you for, though. So
Yeah. Do anything else, and I'll get mad.
yeah.
That's it. No dinner.
I'm so hungry.
But I'm hungry. I know I'm hungry too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm hungry for
my
apples.
I'm hungry for apples.
What?
I'm hungry for apples.
You know, it's like got milk. Hungry for apples.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
I feel like this is a thing, and I just have never heard this.
Rick and
Hungry
Morty.
for apples.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wait, what is it?
Rick and Morty.
What episode was that?
Jerry. It's like one of the. It's when they do the animation. It's the one where they have human music.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They put Jerry in like a 5% like capacity simulation, and he's like, "Yeah, hungry for
Yes.
apples," and they're
Yes. Yes. Yes.
All right, 10
My
questions.
man.
You put your hand up. I'm gonna call on you. If you put your hand up too slow, you don't get it. Hold on. If you're wrong, Josh will make this sound. If you're right, he'll make this sound.
Bingle dingle.
And if you guys can't answer it, I'll just ask another one.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Number 1.
Yeah.
What is the loudest animal on Earth?
I'm gonna
Yes.
call on me. I'm probably wrong. It's a bird.
No. No.
Really? It's like a certain type of bird that
Josh.
I'm just gonna guess elephant.
No. It's the sperm whale.
Yeah.
Sperm whale.
Yeah. Which is
Whales are the loud. All whales.
what
are the loudest.
decibels? are we talking?
It's
Like
like
100?
300 something.
300?
Oh
Fuck.
my
yeah, never
god.
mind. There's one of the loudest
I
birds.
think. That's based on
Is
what I remember.
like 160. You ever watch a movie and it goes to like a jungle scene and you hear that like that?
Yeah, it's
It's like jungly bird.
Yeah.
That bird is like it's 168 decibels or something. Yeah. It's
Jesus
nuts.
I forgot. I think I learned this in college. I think the sperm whale's like 320 or something. Crazy.
Damn.
It's
Thank God we put them in the ocean.
And
Yeah.
a lot of it you can't hear because it's so low. But people have been swimming in the water
Yeah.
or like diving, and you can hear it like miles away. You can feel it. You just feel like a bass.
Yeah.
That sucks. That's fuck that.
It's like what the fuck?
I'm
Yeah.
out.
It's a whale miles away.
I was in the water and it started shaking. No, never again.
Isn't that crazy?
Never again.
Yeah, that's cool.
Fuck, the ocean's scary, dude.
It's sick. All right. What is the tallest breed of dog? Cully.
Great. No. Great Dane.
Yes.
Okay.
You almost bailed. I was like,
I
no!
almost bailed. I was gonna say like Tibetan Mastiff or
Yeah,
something
like
like
the
because they're
horse.
fucking big too.
Yeah, great.
They're
Dude.
so tall.
When
So
I
tall.
was a kid, my dad used to be a mailman driver. Mailman driver?
He'd drive the mailman.
Mailman driver. You just drop him around. Mailman. And one time on a route, I used to go on routes with him every so often because it was fun. And I think it was like an old world record holder, Great Dane, lived on that route. Or second tallest in the world or something. And I met it, and it was taller than me, and I was a kid, and I was like, holy shit, it's a fucking dog just
Yeah.
drooling like, oh my God.
I couldn't deal with one of those, dude.
Pet me.
Those
Yeah.
those poops are too big.
God, yeah, you need a shovel.
Yeah.
You
You need
literally.
a fucking backhoe.
Literally. All right. What was that last one I had? How many hearts does an octopus have?
How many hearts?
Josh.
3?
Fuck. I didn't know that.
1 to 1.
I will admit that. I didn't know that.
It's okay. In Back to the Future, what type of car is the time machine? Oh, Cully. Barely.
It's a DeLorean.
Correct.
It's a DMC DeLorean.
Yeah.
Made out of aluminum. It's a super fucking
Aluminum.
Don't.
Elebidem.
terrible car. Don't.
Whoa,
You know,
Black
Colt's
Betty.
truck's made of
Aluminum.
aluminum. The Ford
Aluminum.
Maverick.
What?
Colt's Ford Maverick is made out of aluminum.
Yeah, but that's like aluminum unibody. This
yeah,
is like
that's true.
this is like a Tesla truck.
Just sheets.
That's true.
But yeah, it's like a fucking pop can with wheels on it. A lot of people died.
Yeah.
Sick
What-
ass car though.
Looks cool.
What are we at? Is it 1-2 or 1-3?
1, 2.
1-2.
Who has two?
I got two.
He's got the
2 to 1. I've asked 4.
4.
Okay. Which of the planets in our solar system is the hottest? And no, it's not the sun. Josh.
Saturn?
Mercury.
Mercury's not even a gas planet.
You did say that.
Gases. All right, Venus.
Did you say gaseous planet?
No, but
No, he just
gas
said
is
planet of solar
way
system.
hotter than
Yeah.
rock. Sorry. It's
Okay, I was wrong.
logical.
Fuck me then.
Sorry.
Jeez. That's not even gaseous planet.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. That was mean.
Okay.
I'm sorry. All right. What is the universal donor blood type? Goalie.
Oh.
Positive? Negative.
Damn it.
Well, he kind of got it though. He said, "Oh."
But I would have gotten. I
Oh,
know
really?
it. Yeah.
Okay, you can have it.
No.
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 No, I'm
No.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, Mercury's not even a gaseous planet. Fuck this game.
I just thought that kind of counted, but okay. Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
I was gonna guess negative. You gave me the chance.
Yeah, because it was like, you got the
Oh,
first
fuck
half
you.
of it.
Yeah, fuck you.
What the-
No, not you. Just the word. That's how I feel.
I feel like Josh.
It's
can
not
have it,
directed
sorry.
at
You're
anybody.
right. I mean, you would have got it, but
Yeah.
I just felt bad because he got.
Yeah,
it
you
most
would
of
have got it, but you didn't.
I mean,
'cause-
Yeah, you didn't have to lead the horse to the water.
yeah. He shoved its head under. Drink it.
All right, what is it?
Drink
2-2.
bitch.
Tooties.
Tooties.
Tooties. Yeah.
Tooties, and I've asked 6. Or 5.
We're doing
All right,
great.
I'll keep going. You're never gonna get that.
Or no,
That's
it's 6.
that was 6.
Yeah.
What is the most common eye color in humans? Josh.
Brown.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Piss.
I got blue.
Yeah, that's correct. dude.
Mine change.
Shut up.
They're
My eyes fluctuate
They-
depending on my
they
mood.
do though. I'm
What
not-
colors?
They're like hazel. And they're hazel, so they go from like greenish in the summer to like brownish in the winter. They
Oh.
fluctuate. Yeah,
Huh, that's cool.
it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I've been told mine fluctuate, but I don't. It's not like I mean,
I also
know.
put
like, genetically they don't.
green choppy mako in my eye.
I think a lot of it just depends on like a lot. There's so many factors.
Yeah.
But I don't think genetically your eyes change. It's just so many factors.
Yeah, like how cool you are.
Yeah, you just wish you. had
I know
fucking
that.
hazel eyes. I can commit crimes and then it'd be like, "Pfft, those aren't my eyes. That
Look at
ain't
my
me.
eyes.
Look into my eyeball.
Look at my special eyes.
My brand.
What is that from?
That's a contacts commercial.
Next commercial.
Oh yeah, my special.
1-800 contacts.
My brand.
So dumb. All right, 3-2.
Oh, hope you guys get this shit. Well, whatever. Which country originated the sport of curling? Josh.
Canada?
No.
I do not have an answer.
Come on, just think about it. Just think of a country. Just
Fucking Antarctica. They got ice up there.
fuck you. Scotland.
Scotland. Yeah, what else are you going to do in Scotland?
Throw logs.
Drink.
Yeah.
Throw
Heavily.
logs, throw rocks,
Play
on
bagpipes.
ice, and drink.
Lift stones.
They love lifting stones.
Yeah.
How many I asked? Was that like 8?
That'd be 8.
And it's
I don't
3-2.
know.
Yeah, 3-2.
Oh golly! I thought I had good ones, but then I realized it's just too fucking like these are hard.
I mean, we're getting some.
Send it.
Yeah, send it, boy.
Let's do some hard ones.
I'm gonna see if.
Let's do some hard questions.
Hardcore questions
Hard.
with Keaton.
Definitely hard.
I like my questions like I like my drugs. I don't.
This is funny. Okay, which country is Ryan Gosling from? Cully.
Ryan Gosling?
Yeah.
He's Canadian, isn't he?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. 3-3, baby.
Both the Ryans are.
Hot take.
Yeah.
Even though we're not doing hot takes, I think Ryan Gosling is the hotter Gosling. Or Ryan, I mean.
I was like, is there other Goslings?
No.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's definitely the hotter
Yeah, I agree,
Ryan.
for sure.
Like Ryan Reynolds, this guy, he's good. He's great.
Yeah, he's got his stuff.
But Gosling is like,
Fucking hot as shit. His funny makes him hot too.
Yeah.
But Ryan Gosling's just like hot.
Like-
Place Beyond the Pines, fucking tattoos and
yeah.
blonde hair, riding a motorcycle.
Barbie?
Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck.
What's the one on Netflix?
Barbie.
The Barbie.
Oh, the one where he's like a stuntman?
Oh, I haven't seen that yet. Fall
No,
Guy?
I didn't think that. Is that on Netflix?
Oh, no, I don't think it is. Oh,
that
I
I do want to see that.
do want to see that too.
But he's like an assassin dude, but it's really funny.
oh, fuck. We just saw a thing for it too because it also has like Captain America
Chris
as like
Evans
the
in
bad
it, yeah.
guy.
His name is like 6.
Yeah, I forget. It's like a weird name.
It's a good
Well,
movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
keep
The
going.
Gray Man.
Yeah.
The Gray Man.
haven't
Watch
seen
that.
that. Yeah.
Watch it on Netflix. It's good.
Yeah, I will.
Fucking awesome. Anyway,
All right, last question.
tree to tree.
It's 3-3.
Last question.
I guess I have to ask one more. Fuck. Okay.
What? No, I mean this could be it.
Yeah, if you don't get it.
Yeah.
But you're gonna get it. Name the largest volcano in the world.
Fuck.
Josh.
Yellowstone.
No.
The Yellowstone Caldera. I don't have to raise my hand.
What?
Mount Fuji?
No, Mauna Loa. Mauna Loa.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It is. It's
Mr. Hawaiian.
It's the biggest
boy.
volcano in the world.
Yeah,
It's huge. It's
I've
like
been
30-something thousand feet from
I've
the
been
base.
there. I should
Damn.
know that.
Shield volcano.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I shouldn't have known that.
This is easy.
I've been there.
This is very easy. You guys ready? It's easy. In
Fuck.
what state is the Grand Canyon located? Josh.
Nevada.
No.
They have time to think.
Come on, you guys. Oh, fuck.
I don't know my geography.
Oh, guys.
Come
on. Oh my god.
I don't know.
Just say a state, bro.
Colorado?
No, Arizona.
Arizona.
Oh my god.
It's where the iced tea is. The Grand Canyon and iced tea.
Guys. Fucking.
After
Why
I
did you
said
know that?
Nevada-
But then you're like,
well, because I said once I knew it
Picked.
wasn't Nevada, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's Arizona.
yeah, I didn't pay attention during school very much.
I just, yeah.
I know how to ride dirt bikes. Okay. That's all I'm good at.
Okay, I'm gonna go a little easier, I guess.
I don't know, man. That was pretty easy.
I don't know.
Fuck.
Yeah, you
Ready?
tell him. Yeah.
Ready? When a gas changes into a liquid, it is called what? Cully.
Condensation.
Correct.
Hot damn. Finally.
Nice.
And the champagne. The wiener.
Yeah, I wasn't even gonna get that.
Well, yeah, you were.
You would have got
No.
that.
Gas changes into a liquid. Okay.
No.
Well, we did it.
When
Nice.
when gas changes into a liquid, it's a shart.
That's what I was thinking the whole time I read it. I was like,
A wet poopy.
A problem is what it is.
Unexpected.
Yeah, as you guys probably heard, a little difference in the intro. You can text the number as well.
Text us.
Yeah,
If
that
you're too
number is
shy, that's okay.
802-884-3553. We got a text the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so some comments and some questions.
It's just fuck you.
I mean,
Like, oh.
kind of.
Okay.
What?
sick.
One of them was when we had the hot take about turkey replacing ham. We were told that turkey is not overrated and it should not replace ham. And it's criminal that we even said it.
Oh, really? Where are the cops, huh? Where are they at?
No, ham. I wasn't on that hot take. Ham's better.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whoever you are, thank you for texting us in. You're wrong.
Here's the thing. Thank you. Because I like that you did what we said to do, text or call.
Yeah.
I love that.
Try to prove
Fuck
us
you.
wrong. Fuck you.
God.
Thank you very much, though, for that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like you can do some stuff with turkey to make it good. Like, I just feel like every
no,
time that
don't even try to
every
fucking
every
make a
time that
point
I
for
have
it.
turkey, it's just not that good. But
It's-
I have had some kind of like sliced turkeys before, like some deli turkeys. I'm like,
Did they not offer anything? They just said no. They didn't offer why they think this.
Yeah. I mean, they
Well,
just,
that's why
I
said
challenge
ham
you
is
to
better.
text us back and say why you think this.
Yeah,
because
and if you can make us a food with turkey in
you can
it,
come on the podcast.
and then make the same sort of thing but with ham, and be like, turkey's better, and then we eat it, and we're like, oh shit, you're
If
right.
it's good, you come on the podcast.
Yeah, if it's good, yeah, we'll get you on the podcast. But make
Uh,
us the food for sure.
they also asked us 2 questions.
Mm.
So this one's going to be a little bit more local for us. What is our favorite Bellingham restaurant, and what do we usually order there, and if that includes any modifications? So I had a little bit of time to think about this since I read it, so I'll start off. I mean, I really like Carnal.
Colonel.
Yeah. But I don't know what I like there because I've only been there once. I really want to go back, and
Yeah.
I just think that's a really great place if you're going to be. If someone's like, "Hey, I want to go home to Bellingham. What's a place that I should eat at?" I think that'd be one of the places to say.
Colonel's really good, but they used to be better.
Uh,
I don't know why.
but I would say for me, like my number one restaurant is Cascade Pizza,
There you go.
and I just get their lasagna pepperoni with meat sauce. Oh my god.
I eat the most at Accomplice because it's a fucking goddamn good burger. Cheap.
That is a good burger.
If I'm just trying to go out for food, that's my favorite little quick stop. But my favorite restaurant, when I really think about it, where I crave a lot, is Deanna's. Fucking insane. Really good. Recipes handed down through family generations, Italian.
We should go. Let's go.
It's so good. It's
should
a little
go again.
spendy, but my god.
Let's
The-
do it.
I love the gluten-free pasta there because it's
It's
pink.
pink. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
And they have fucking seared ahi rolled in all this crazy olivey paste stuff. Their appetizers are fucking phenomenal.
Yeah. Oh my god, I fucking love the Caesars there.
Their salads are insane. Yeah, they give you a freaking huge side salad and a huge like cheesy triangle piece of bread for your your like a free appetizer. Like they do it like with chips and salsa at a Mexican restaurant.
My hot take, I don't really like that bread.
I don't love it, but it's fucking free. It just comes with it.
Yeah, it's just
I don't love it, but it's free.
I love it. Free bread.
I just wish that the cheese had more flavor to it.
Sure,
It doesn't have that.
It's
a lot
not
of
the
flavor.
best, but it's fucking free.
Put a little salt on it. Put a little salt.
Yeah. What about you, Cully?
Well, it's sad.
Quite his nose.
No, not like depressing.
Just sad.
It's sad because they just closed. They just like closed after a long time. So my favorite restaurant was Taco Lobo.
They
Those
closed?
they just closed. Yeah,
Damn.
they had the best fucking tacos and the best salsa bar because it wasn't just like you get a salsa and here you go. It's like you could go up and choose from like 6 different salsas or something like that.
Ooh.
That was the best. Handmade tortillas, corn masa and stuff. Fuck, that was a good place. So that was my favorite restaurant. But since it's closed, I really like Oven.
Ooh, yeah.
Oven pizza.
My roommate used to work there, and I get a free pizza like every night.
Oh, so lucky.
Yeah, it was sweet. Yeah, it was good times.
They have really good gluten-free dough, though.
I used to always get the gluten free.
Yeah.
I every single time that I'd finish some kind of race, like if I did a triathlon, I would go to Oven, get like a big pizza, and eat it all in one go.
Oven, for those who don't know, is just OVN, and it's like Viking, like Scandinavian interior design. They have like the 2 dots over the O or the V.
Is it the umlaut?
Yeah, and the interior is like, yeah, okay, and it's just like a freaking cool Scandinavian vibe inside with like flatbread pizza.
Oh yeah. I have a hot take. I don't like the restaurant.
What? I think it's sick.
I think it's too it's
a lot, but it's like also
too
on the
packed.
water in Fairhaven.
Yeah, I mean it's a gorgeous place, but I think I just don't like that styling of like
I think it's unique.
Modern industrial because it's like modern industrial is like no, you just the ceiling's just open.
I do. I like it.
Yeah.
Like you didn't do
fucking love
anything
that
to the
shit.
ceiling.
I don't like it when it's overdone, but like it's cool.
To me,
Yeah.
I like a little bit more effort into it. I'm like that seems lazy.
I can
Like,
see that.
oh, look at our air ducting. We painted
Okay,
it
well,
black.
yeah, because you're a handyman, so it's coming from this like
I'm
perspective
like,
of like
I don't-
you just didn't do as much work.
You didn't fucking do it. It's like put effort
Yeah,
in it.
that's fair.
I bet it makes your
some-
job easier too.
Some
But also,
leaves on the
like,
ceiling,
If
you know?
if a business wants to start out and they don't want as much overhead, it's fucking in. You know?
Well, yeah, then
Yeah.
you're good. You don't have to build it, but
Yeah.
you know, like I like restaurant wise. I think my favorite restaurant, not to go eat food, but is Anthony's.
Yeah,
the
that's really-
vibe. Yeah, it's true.
I love that restaurant. It's a very very nice restaurant. Also, my uncle made the fireplace. He did all the stonework in that whole building.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's
he,
a fancy
He was the
fireplace.
mason. So I mean, it is like a family thing too, where I'm just
Yeah.
like, but I like it because it's work. It wasn't just like we're gonna paint it black and it's aluminum sheeting. Like here it is, minimalist. It's like no,
Yeah.
we actually put work into making this look really cool.
Yeah.
Crap. I need to change my answer because I just remembered this place, Black Sheep. It's
Oh, yeah.
Tex-Mex. I go there so often.
So good.
So
Fucking
good.
Fish tacos are insane. That's top 5 easily.
Yeah.
I like Carnal, Accomplice, obviously those same thing, kind of. Black Sheep, Deanna's.
There's a lot.
Oh God, what's that? What's that meat place?
Oh,
That used to be on the corner there, barbecue place. Is it still on the corner?
TJ's?
No,
JT's?
but I literally can't remember the name of shit right now.
Well, while
Anyway.
you're
Yeah.
looking that up, yeah.
One of my favorites it's not in Bellingham, so it's not in the question at all. But it's out in Everson. It's called Herb Neiman's.
You told us about that
Steakhouse.
before.
Yeah.
I probably,
Said it's the
probably
best
said it
steak
before.
ever.
Yeah, we
We should go. I never go to Everson.
No, nobody does.
Well, let's go to Herb Neiman's.
They go for Herb Neiman's.
Let's go to the Herb Neiman's.
All right,
Yeah.
they got a cool kind of bar across the street too. We can go get some drinks and then go get some meat.
I'm down.
Fucking amazing
Fucking
food.
mama.
Fucking awesome
Fucking
food,
on,
bro.
dude.
Yeah. This listener also asked us another question.
Ooh, what is it?
Which is better, Lowe's or Home Depot?
Home Depot supports Trump. Lowe's is better.
Really?
Yeah, that's one reason why I shop more at Lowe's.
Lowe's is closer to my home. They have Cobalt, which is my favorite cheaper tool brand, and
Damn.
Home Depot supports openly very Republican and conservative views. So
That makes sense.
yeah, so Lowe's.
Well, I go to Home Depot a lot. I didn't know that though, but I
It's
go to
just
Home
like-
Depot a lot,
yeah.
and the people there are very that fits.
It's like if I'm given an option, I'm gonna take the
I like them both because you
Yeah.
can bring your dog in there.
That is nice.
So
and healing around those stores.
hell yeah. Also, I
fun
just
as fuck.
fucking love hardware stores.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, I will go just to like.
if you're realistically going for like lumber, I think Home Depot is a little better.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like they have better lumber department.
They definitely do. They have a
Yeah.
bigger selection.
But I just feel like the people at Lowe's like actually care. Like I feel like every single time I go into Home Depot, it's just like teenagers that are there
Yeah.
for the summer that are working are like, I got forklift certified. I hit
Yeah.
a thing.
Yep.
I like Lowe's more. If I have a big lumber project that's for some reason Lowe's won't be able to cover, I guess I'd go to Home Depot, but you're probably fine.
Lowe's has trucks you can rent too. I don't
Oh,
know. I don't know if Home Depot does. They probably do.
I
But
can see it.
yeah, it's kind of cool. They have trucks they can rent.
Yeah.
And yeah, I love their tools. Cobalt is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
They're
I
good
like the tools
quality.
more.
If they break, I was telling you this just the other day. We're working on your car. I bought it was like a 6-point Allen key star hex thing.
A torque bit.
It wasn't a torque bit. It
Huh.
was like
Weird.
Just
it
an
was
Allen key, but has the.
it was 12-point actually.
Oh, okay.
So it was more. It was like a specialty thing. Anyway,
Yeah.
for a transmission, and I put it on my 1/2-inch wrench and just like and twisted the fucking like the bit part off. It just snapped. And I was like, God damn it! I just bought this thing, so I drove back to Lowe's and walked in. And I was like, I just bought this like 15 minutes ago, and it fucking broke. And the guy was like, Oh yeah, go find one. Like go find the replacement. And I went over, grabbed it, brought it back, and he's like, "Yeah, just leave the other one here. I'll just take it." I was like,
Yeah.
"Do you need me to like replace it or anything?" He's like, "No, it's all good." Like
Yeah,
you're
it's pretty
giving me
nice.
the old one, then it failed, so we're
Yeah.
gonna give you the product. And I was like, "God damn, all right,
Come back to Lowe's.
that's fucking cool." So I do like Lowe's and their returns. Home Depot's really good with returns too, but they support Trump, so fuck them.
Yeah.
Also, it's hard to get there now because they're doing construction on Telegraph, so you have to go around.
You have to go around. No one
Yeah.
does though. They're just like, yeah, I'm just going through.
Home
To
Depot
Home Depot,
also has
yeah.
better plants. Well, they're
They do.
both
I
got
like
pretty good plant selection,
their-
but Home Depot
their
has like
nursery.
an outdoor section more
Yeah.
from at least the ones in town here.
Well, I
A
mean,
little better.
Lowe's also has like a huge.
But it's
outdoor
like
thing.
not as good.
Yeah,
whatever.
I mean, I guess I don't really go for plants that much. So
Lowe's is newer, too.
yeah,
So it is.
the
like,
Home Depot's been there for so long.
Yeah, yeah, it's got that going for it, which is
Yeah.
nice. But if we're
Got
talking
that
about hardware
going for it.
stores, we're talking about hardware stores.
Hardware sales.
Hardware sales is the place. To go.
Hardware sales is fucking phenomenal.
Oh my god.
I always lose service in there, so I can't do any research for things I need, and it's just like I get lost because it's just insane.
I love
It's like walking into a maze. It's
Yes.
so cool.
Yeah,
Look at the ground.
So cool.
Look at the ground. If you're lost in
The
in
upstairs
hardware
is
sales,
huge too.
Look at the
Go up
ground.
the stairs.
Yeah.
Go up the
My
stairs and walk
pants
around.
Shit. It's great.
Everything you could ever fucking want, ever.
Anything.
Ever.
Yeah.
It's the coolest fucking store.
No, but if you go to hardware sales and get lost, get lost. Look at the ground. Follow the arrows. Will call. That's a good one to follow. It says will call. That's a way out.
One says, "Mommy." Follow the arrow from mommy.
They should have one that's just like lost question mark, and you follow that.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, the outdoors.
Oh, the yellow brick road.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a fucking sweet store.
that's the best one.
It's so crazy how much they fit in there for how small it is.
yeah,
God damn. Phenomenal.
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 Life alert.
Life alert.
What was that? Oh no, that was Black Ready. Life alert. Fuck, that was funny. All right.
Sweet. Yeah. Thanks for sending that question in. We love hearing from you guys.
But we
and,
do want a little bit of a rebuttal.
Who was that? Did they put a name?
They didn't put their name, and I didn't double check it with my contacts.
We'll find you
That's okay.
and we'll ask you
Well, we would give you a shout out.
turkey more. So
Calm down, Batman.
no. That's not Batman. That's
Christian Bale's Batman.
Yeah.
No, it's just a voice I made. It's just me.
But you
That's
mean
my cool voice.
okay? That's all right. Batman.
They killed my pen.
Ray so good.
So,
Swear to me. Sorry. I will give you a shout out to whoever sent those in, but I don't know who you are. So
just shout out you.
yeah, just text us with your name,
Good job.
and
Thanks.
you'd be like, "That was me," and we'll be like, "All right."
Or just your initials if you don't feel comfortable, because
Yeah.
there's people that will kill people out there. There's people that kill. There's killers.
Where?
They're out there, dude.
Under the floorboards. Ah,
Okay.
In the darkness.
Cool. I'm not gonna sleep tonight.
In the shadows. Everywhere.
Walk outside and it's just fucking Batman on the roof. Like, Jesus Christ.
Everywhere.
Batman, can you make sure that people don't kill us tonight?
he's widowy doing doggy on the roof. I don't know. how to
Doing the
doggy.
gwitty.
Doing the gwitty on the roof.
Doing the gwitty.
widowy doing the gwitty on the roof.
When did the baby talking become so popular?
I don't know. Just a couple months ago. It's just the new thing.
It's funny.
I'm widow. As young as one now.
I just did it because it's fun to say totals.
No, somebody did it like it started like last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like totals.
First I heard it. Now
Well,
it's stuck in my head. Babies.
thank you
How
for
do you do-
listening.
Sorry. I was going to try to do Batman, but baby voice.
I am the Dark Knight.
I'm the Dark Knight.
I am Wising.
Just gonna watch the college humor is already like
You kill my parents.
Where's on?
I'll beat you up, Joker.
I'm going to push you over on the playground.
Where's Waysargo?
Where is he?
Where is he? Alfred.
Alfred, my pants are stuck on my ankles.
Alfred, I can't tie my shoes, Alfred.
Alfred, I cannot reach the steering wheel.
Alfred. You have to drive me, Alfred.
Yes, Booze.
Yes, Bruce. I'm Batman. I'm Bruce Wayne.
fuck.
Well, thank you for listening to this episode of What's the Diff.
I'm a millionaire.
That's so much money.
Next week, we'll be doing a special episode of open-ended discussion
Special.
involving time travel versus teleportation,
Time travel.
the subject of what's scarier, the ocean or space, and caves versus tunnels. Have an opinion on something we've already discussed? Want to hear one of your topics debated? You can connect with us at what'sthediff.net. Leave us a text or a voicemail at 802-884-3553
Bitch.
or send a voice clip to us at hellowhat'sthediff@gmail.com.
Bitch.
I like how you paused because you knew we were gonna be like, bitch.
Yeah. I got it now.
3553 looks at us.
Say it. Say it.
Say it.
Next time, I'm just gonna make you awkwardly pause.
And then Reza start talking, bitch.
Say it. What is that?
Unexpected bitch.
Do you want to know how I got these scars?
Do you guys want to know how I got these scars?
It's simple. We killed the Batman.
I feel like Terry could do a good one of that.
I know I'm as a twink. I'm going to make this pencil disappear.
Oh my God. Ta-da.
Are you impressed? Money is stupid.
I just want to see the world born.
All right.
So not intimidating.
I keep going. I can keep going with this forever. Just
Yeah.
Take it.
Well, boy.
Bye.
Batman.